Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a good Saturday afternoon to you. It's high school football, Section 8A playoff football today in Waubun as the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, 8-0 on the season, the number 1 seed in Section 8A, hosts the number 5 seed Ada-Borup-West Cougars, 4-5 on the season, for a chance to move on to the next round. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sean Bierk. I'm teamed up with Tommy Hodak today down in the field. Aaron Gunther is my Your Live Event engineer for this broadcast. Thanks to all the sponsors. They make it possible. Please patronize the fine advertisers that you hear and see throughout the broadcast. This is our Hoban's Plumbing and Heating pre-game show. Whether it's plumbing or heating, hey, cooler weather coming. Get that heater serviced. They'll do it. Hoban's Plumbing and Heating. You can call 218-983-3611. They would be happy to help you out at Hoban's Plumbing and Heating. And of course, by Main Street Station and Deli of Fertile. Whether you need gas in your vehicle, maybe you need snacks for the road, maybe you're looking for something for supper, Main Street Station and Deli of Fertile can help. Stop by today. They're right on the main drag in Fertile. Here in our pregame show, we'll have a chance to talk to the head coach of the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. That's Paul Tingham. We'll have a chance to talk to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbird head coach, John Clark Jr. Take a look at our keys to the game. Of course, we'll have your starting lineups. We'll have the opening kickoff, and of course, we're just going to get you set. We're ready. It's a Saturday afternoon of high school football today, Section 8A semifinals. We'll go to our first timeout. When we come back, we'll hear from Ada-Borup-West coach Paul Tingham as our Hoban's Plumbing and Heating, along with Main Street Station and Deli of Fertile pregame show is on the air. Thunderbirds and Cougars today on Gold 101.5 KRJM and yourliveevent.com.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
The auto dealers of Ada are ready for fall with huge savings on all new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as huge savings on OEM parts and accessories. Lee Brothers Sales and Kelly's Chrysler Center have a nice selection of trucks, vans, SUVs, and cars, plus many fresh trade-ins and new 2026 models available for order. You can see all their inventory online at LeeBrosAdaMN.com and Kelly'sChryslerCenter.com, or stop in and talk to one of their friendly salespeople. The auto dealers of Ada, serving the Red River Valley and Lakes Country for over 90 years.
Hi, this is Val from Ada-Borup-West. I want to say thank you for the support of the Ada-Borup-West School. The students, staff, administration, and leaders in the school are working together every day to make sure that the students are given every opportunity to succeed, and that is made possible from the support that the community has offered. From the Booster Club to the many other organizations and groups that have come together, thank you from all of us at Ada-Borup-West School, home of the Cougars.
Cooler weather is coming. Make sure your home stays cozy and efficient with blow-in insulation from Ada Building Center. Ada Building Center has received a huge truckload shipment of blow-in insulation. You'll now get better pricing and more ways to save. With every insulation purchase, the use of the blower is absolutely free. Lower your heating costs and keep those dollars in your pocket. Blow-in insulation. Now's the time to buy from Ada Building Center, Highway 200 East Edge, Ada.
Ag Country offers a wide range of internal growth. If you have a goal in mind and you put your mind to it, your successes can be endless.
There are so many jobs within this company that you can rotate into.
I like challenges. Ag Country gives me challenges.
Yeah, Ag Country is a great place to work. There's plenty of flexibility. You're never tied to your desk. There's a team here that is always there for you.
Yeah, grab your role and run with it. And always be aware of the opportunities because they're in front of you.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Pre-game coach's comments. Head coach of the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, Paul Tingham, joining us before a matchup in the Section 8A football playoffs. Mahnomen-Waubun here today. Paul, tell me some things as you just saw him here maybe a little over a week ago, some things that you remember out of that game coming into this one.
Mahnomen-Waubun is what they are. They do the same things. They just do it so well and so physical. We're going to have to play a much more physical football game if we have any chance at all today. So, that's been our emphasis. We've, obviously watched the film and gone over things and corrected things and showed and told our kids in practice what we need to do. So hopefully we can come out and really be much more physical and just execute better in, all three phases, because we had a lot of breakdowns, a lot of things that aren't going to lead to successful plays and successful stops. So, if first of all we gotta do those things much better. If we do those things, then hopefully it gives us a little bit better chance.
Nice win on Tuesday night. It seemed like your kids played pretty well against that Bagley team.
We did. We got a big pump block in the first half, second quarter, I guess it was. It led to a quick score, and then played really good defense. We bent, but we didn't break, and then we were able to get a big touchdown run in the third quarter there, broke some tackles, and then fourth quarter we were able to just kind of hold them off and, got a couple big stops, and then we had a nice drive at the end to kill the clock, and then we kneeled at the last 3 downs and just ended there about the 10-yard line. But, we played really well for overall, so, hopefully we can build off of that a little bit today and hopefully play a little bit better even.
Well, as far as the bus ride over, what's the sense amongst your guys?
It was a very quiet ride. I think, I think the guys are focused. That's good. Sometimes they're a little silly, and today didn't see a lot of silliness. It seemed like they're focused and quiet and really thinking about the game. So hopefully that translates to the field, and we hopefully come out with some intensity today and play much better than we did a week and a half ago.
Well, as far as the health of your club, I know you have been a little bit dinged up. Get anybody back here today?
No, we don't really get anybody back today. We've lost, I guess some guys over there messing around the field right now that we wish were playing, but they're not. And we got a couple other guys out with concussions. But so yeah, we're definitely not at full strength. But next man up and just do your best and get some experience and just earn your time and just do the best you can while you're out there.
Paul, I appreciate the comments here. Best of luck today.
Hey, thank you.
That is Paul Tingham. He's the head coach of the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, joining us here in our pregame show. Pre-game coaches' comments are brought to you by Midwest Bank in Waubun and River's Edge Insurance Agency of Halstead. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll hear from the head coach of the Thunderbirds, John Clark Jr. It is our Hoban's Plumbing and Heating, along with Main Street Station Delia Fertile pre-game show today on Gold 101.5 KRJM and YourLiveEvent.com. All Works Underground Utilities LLC specializes in directional boring and plowing of underground utilities. Contact Dylan Stevens, 218-261-3090. Power lines, communications, water and sewer lines. Allworks LLC can get the job done. Allworks LLC works with residential and construction contractors in Minnesota and North Dakota. Contact Dylan Stevens with Allworks LLC, 218-261-3090.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Could you use cash management tools for your farm or business? This is Nick Gordon with American Federal Bank in Ada. Please join our most successful customers in using our financial manager to help provide custom cash management solutions. These include Positive Pay, merchant services, sweeps, ACH, bill pay, wire transfers, and remote deposit. Stop by the bank today or give me a call at 784-7121. American Federal Bank in Ada, member FDIC.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
When you're on your way to the lake for a day of fishing, no matter what season it is, you need to stop by Bones 113 Bait and Tackle on Highway 113 east of Waubun. Bones carries a great supply of live, fresh bait. He has all of the fishing supplies and tackle you need to be successful on the water. Bones also has grocery items, gas at the pump, off sale, and so much more. Stop by on your way to the lake. Bones 113 Bait and Tackle, Highway 113 east of Waubun.
When you experience the loss of a loved one, you can trust the Cease Family Funeral Homes to guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that celebrates the unique life being honored. The staff at Cease Family Funeral Homes is committed to providing your family with the highest quality care and service in your time of need, and they take pride in their responsibility to lighten your burden as you take the first steps toward healing. Located in Black Duck, Bemidji, Cass Lake, Park Rapids, and Nevis, Cease Family Funeral Homes.
For superior drywall installation and so much more, contact Corey Berry with Corey Berry Drywall, 218-204-0143. Corey does drywall work, framing, hanging, tape, texture, and paint. It's superior installation with superior results. Corey Berry with Corey Berry Drywall. Call him today, 218-204-0143. Superior drywall installation from Corey Berry Drywall. Head coach of the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, John Clark Jr., joining us before match against Ada-Borup-West in the Section 8A football playoffs. Cougars for the second time in about a week and a half here, Rays. I know we had chatted a little bit about some things coming out of that first matchup, but how's the preparation? How's the kids been here today as you get ready for this showdown with the Cougars?
You know, pretty easy preparation, being we just played them last game. So scout team was on point this week. They knew what they were doing, and you know, I think our kids are just excited for the playoffs. You know, that's you can have a lot of goals in your season for a team, but you know, the playoffs are what the kids look forward to, and you could sense that this week in practice.
I know you've been dealing with some injuries, some dinged up players. How does that play into today's game?
We're going to be missing Colton Stock today. He's out, just being very cautious with him, and a couple other guys are going to play. Probably won't be 100%, but they'll be on the field.
Getting a home playoff game is always fun. I'm sure the kids are just excited to play in front of a home crowd here today.
Yeah, and you know, now it's kind of for our seniors. They know this is their final home game, so you know, we won't have any more. You know, so like you said, it's a great day though. It's a beautiful day out, perfect, ideal for football. So they're chomping at the bit.
Offensively, defensively, what are the big things here today? What are you going to have to do?
You know, number one is just take care of the football. You know, turnovers can be an equalizer, so we need to make sure we take care of the football. And then, you know, just win the line of scrimmage offensively and defensively. And if we do those simple things and we do them like we're supposed to, we should be successful.
Riz, I appreciate the comments here today. We'll talk to you after the game. Good luck.
Thank you, Sean.
That is the head coach of the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, John Clark Jr., joining us here before match against Ada-Borup-West. As our pregame show coaches' comments tonight, they are brought to you by River's Edge Insurance Agency of Halstead and Midwest Bank here in Waubun. We'll take a time out. When we come back, we'll have our keys to the game as our pregame show will continue after this. It's the Thunderbirds and the Cougars Section 8A football playoffs today on Gold 101.5 KRJM. At Deerwood Bank, we believe in the power of community. That's why we're committed to supporting our youth, both on the field and in the classroom. Whether it's sponsoring local sports teams or funding educational programs, we've been dedicated to helping our future leaders grow and succeed since 1910. Because at Deerwood Bank, we know that investing in our youth is investing in a brighter tomorrow. Visit us in our Ogama office or at any of our 14 Minnesota locations. Deerwood Bank, banking made nice and simple. Member FDIC.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Kyle Larson here for Franson Bank and Trust. We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Franson Bank and Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Gordon Construction of Mahnomen is a Native American-owned business proudly operating on the White Earth Indian Reservation since 1983. As a bonded general contractor, Gordon Construction provides years of experience in large, detailed, and within-budget projects. Gordon Construction is committed to the safety of its employees and the environment of its work sites. To learn more about Gordon Construction of Mahnomen, visit gcmahnomen.com or call 218-935-2191.
This is Kenley Walling, the Activities Director at Ada-Borup-West School. These activities wouldn't be possible without the Booster Club members and businesses who made contributions of money and time to Ada-Borup-West School. The Booster Club supports band, FFA, FCCLA, elementary football, the school library, and much more. Thanks to the Booster Club and their members for their support, and roll Cougs.
Well, let's get into our keys to the game. The keys to the game are brought to you by Foston Chiropractic Clinic, downtown Foston. Chiropractic, acupuncture, wave therapy, nutritional supplements. Dr. Gabe has it all available for you. Give him a call, 218-435-6186, or stop by. He's located right at the stoplights in Foston. It's Foston Chiropractic Clinic, downtown Foston. Well, for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, for the Cougars on the offensive side, you've got to find what works, and you need to keep your offense on the ground here. In the first matchup, passing game was effective to an extent. Their running game, they need to establish it. They got to get their offensive line off the ball here, and they need to establish a ground game. A little bit more of a south breeze here today. The passing game could be a little bit challenging with the breeze. Defensively, they just cannot give up the big plays, and that was kind of the difference in that first round, is the big plays. Mahnomen-Waubun was able to convert on some big things. Ada-Borup-West has to prevent that from happening. They need to tackle here today. For Mahnomen-Waubun, on the offensive side, they need to hold on to the football. They had a little bit of a fumbleitis in that first matchup against Ada-Borup-West. They need to hold on to the football here today. They just have to come out and stay focused. Playoffs, first playoff game of the year here for the Thunderbirds. You come out, you stay focused, you remember all those things that got you to this point. On the defensive side, you got to tighten up your pass defense, and you need to put pressure on the quarterback of the Cougars. That's Connor Nelson. And then you need to tackle here today. Nelson, a very slippery quarterback. You're going to need to wrap them up. You're going to need to tackle here today to be successful. Can't have turnovers at this point in the season. And, well, you just need to come out and limit your penalties and the mistakes. and then you get a chance to move on. Those are your keys of the game. Keys of the game today are brought to you by Foston Chiropractic Clinic, downtown Foston. See Dr. Gabe. He's right at the stoplight in Foston. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have your starting lineups. It's Ada-Borup-West and Mahnomen-Waubun today here in Waubun. It is high school football on Gold 101.5 KRJM and yourliveevent.com.
Embrace the joy of community at Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
Whether it's plumbing or heating, call the professionals with Hoban's Plumbing and Heating, 218-983-3611. Hoban's Plumbing and Heating works with Ream water heaters, Tempstar furnaces, and they also work with geothermal, northern heat pumps, and they have North Star water softeners that you can buy or rent. Whether it's plumbing or heating, contact the professionals with Hoban's Plumbing and Heating to get the job done. Hoban's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving the lakes area and beyond for over 30 years. Call 218-983-3611.
Catch all the action of the fall postseason for Minnesota and North Dakota high school football and volleyball on yourliveevent.com.
Going down the field, it's picked off here from Kindred. Tanning Johnson to the 30, to the 25. Johnson, could he go? Yes, sir! A 45-yard pick six for takes it up, played high in the air by Horkin. Here's risky left side off of a touch. Kept alive Thornton. Now played high. Angle, Severson, smash! Count, good!
Check out the postseason schedule on yourliveevent.com.
Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou does it all. They provide full shop services for your tractors, combines, trucks, pickups, and cars. Their tire department carries a full line of name brand tires, and they've got state-of-the-art alignment equipment. And don't forget about the parts department. They have parts for just about anything, right down to your lawnmower. Call today, 218-935-2774. Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou. And welcome back here as we get you set. We're just moments away from our starting lineups tonight, and the starting lineups brought to you by West Main Pizza. They are more than just pizza. Of course, they have calzones, they have pasta, they have dessert pizza. They've got my favorite, which is the taco pizza. Stop by and visit West Main Pizza with 2 locations, one in Ada and the other in at the Rail District in Dilworth. Lineup starting for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. On the offensive line at the center spot is a junior number 53, Peyton Hagen. The guard is a junior number 64, In Peterson. The other guard is a junior number 51, Luke Finney. A tackle is a junior number 73, Miles Crocious. The other tackle is a senior number 78, Lucas Mertz. At the wide receiver spots, one receiver is a senior number 6, Casper Kritzberger. The other receiver is a senior number 9, Tyler Catlett. Running backs, senior number 20, Ames Facino, and a sophomore number 5, Braxton Hendricks, along with a junior number 26, Rudy Reyes. Cougars quarterback tonight is a senior number 10, Connor Nelson. Cougars coached by Paul Tingem. Wearing the white jerseys, the red numbers, the black letters. Cougars 4 and 5. They are 5 seed in Section 8A. Now for the Thunderbirds. Starting for the Thunderbirds up front on the offensive line, a freshman, number 50, Dylan McMullen. A senior, number 51, Hudson MacArthur. A junior, number 52, Logan Abdu. A junior, number 58, Caden Bartness. And a senior, number 55, Tatum Bement. The tight end is a senior, number 86, Ethan Jackson. Wide receiver is a junior, number 5, Gavin MacArthur. The wings, a senior, number 4, Tanner Steck. The other one is a junior, number 13, Zach Zimma. The running back tonight is senior, number 33, Brody Lutka. And quarterbacking the Thunderbirds is a senior, number 12, Blake McMullen. Thunderbirds coached by John Clark Jr. wearing the black jerseys today. The white numbering, the teal and silver trim. Thunderbirds are 8-0. They are the number 1 seed in Section 8A football. That's your starting lineups brought to you by West Main Pizza. They're more than just pizza. We'll step away. We'll come back. Opening kickoff is next. Thunderbirds and Cougars. Section 8A football playoffs on Gold 101.5 KRJM and yourliveevent.com.
The Waubun Education Association would like to wish the best of luck to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbird teams and wish them the best of luck this season. Proud to cheer on and support the Thunderbird students in the classroom and in all extracurricular activities. Your hard work and dedication make them proud to work with you every day as part of the Waubun-Ogama-White Earth School District. Good luck and go Thunderbirds! From all
a full supply of building needs materials, shingles, insulation, and so much more. You'll find it at Mahnomen Building Materials on the north end of Main Street in Mahnomen. Not only do they carry the materials, they also have tools that you can buy or rent. They're a Milwaukee Tools dealer. They also have equipment that you can buy or rent, and they are now a steel dealer. Call today, 218-935-5631, or stop by Mahnomen Building Materials on the north end of Main Street in Mahnomen. At the Mahnomen School District, their mission is to provide the opportunity for high achievement for all learners, promoting academics, citizenship, and individual self-esteem with an emphasis on 21st century skills. For more information on the Mahnomen School District and what's going on at the school, log on to www.mahnomen.k12.mn.us. Good luck to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds from the faculty, staff, and students at the Mahnomen School District. For anyone that loves DIY projects, your locally owned True Value store on Main Street in Mahnomen is a shopper's paradise. They have everything you need for plumbing projects, electrical. They've got a full supply of paint and all of the painting supplies. They've got supplies for your outdoor projects, and of course, they've got the tools to get the job done. Stop by and see Ryan and Paige at your locally owned True Value store. For the DIY lovers, your locally owned True Value store is a shopper's paradise.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
And good afternoon, everyone. High school football today on Gold 101.5 KRJM, RJBroadcasting.com, and yourliveevent.com. My name is Sean Bierk, teamed up with Tommy Hodak today for the broadcast call. Thanks to all the sponsors. We appreciate the sponsorship. Please patronize the fine advertisers that you hear and see throughout the broadcast, because without their support, we are not here doing what we're doing. Thanks to Erin Gunther. She is my Your Live Event engineer. And boy, it is a beautiful Saturday afternoon for Section 8A football. We welcome to the broadcast Tommy Hodak down on the sidelines and a little breezy, but I tell you, we've certainly done this in a lot worse conditions.
That we have, Sean. Yes, east-southeast wind here, and I tell you what, it could come into play today as we were watching our country's colors there being displayed at the 50-yard line, being walked to the west end. I tell you what, those guys actually had a tough time just kind of hanging on to those big sails. So we'll see how that will impede a lot of the aerial attack here from both teams today.
Ada-Borup-West will be kicking off to begin the ball game. Doing the kicking for the Cougars is number 23. And back to return the kick for the Thunderbirds will be Tanner Steck.
Gavin MacArthur and Zach Zimma.
So we'll be ready to go here. Winner of this game moves on to the section title game, which will be played in the Fargo Dome next Thursday evening at 7 o'clock. So we'll be ready to kick the ball game off, and we'll get things underway. So here we go. Thunderbirds and Cougars. Kickoff is away. It's going to be along the ground, and Dylan McMullen making the catch, and he'll fall on it at the 46. And the Thunderbirds are going to have good field position to start on their first offensive possession of the afternoon.
Yeah, that time there, Kelby Johansson wearing number 23 kicking off for the Cougars today. Kicking a very short one, about maybe 12 inches off the ground there, and Dylan McMullen able to pull that one in. So, yes, as you said, excellent field position here, 46-yard line for the Thunderbirds.
Up to the line, the Birds will come. They'll spread MacArthur wide to the right side. They come out with their double wing set with Steck and Zima. Lutka, the lone back. So McMullen, the senior quarterback, will go under center. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Thunderbirds. A hard count right off the bat here for McMullen. McMullen going to hand it off, and this is going to Steck. He broke a tackle and then could not get past the next, and a nice job by Miles Crocious. He got through the line and just have got Steck in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1.
Yeah, Crocious just doing a good job there, very disciplined, just waiting and holding his position there as Steck ran right into his awaiting arm. So loss of 1 on the play brings up 2nd and 11.
And Miles Crocious had a great game against the Thunderbirds on that Wednesday, the last regular season game, as he had a big game playing right in the middle of that defensive line. Double wing set, McMullen back under center. This is going to be a keep by McMullen. Pitch it out to Steck. Or actually it's Zima. Zima cuts up field. He hops over 1. He's into Cougar territory. It should be very close to a first down. And it is. It'll be a gain of 10 for Zach Zima.
Yeah, Zima able to take the pitch sideline and did a beautiful jump there. Cautious and able to pick up a few more yards to propel them forward for a first down.
So first down gives the Thunderbirds the ball in Cougar territory at the Cougar 42-yard line. McMullen will lead them up to the line. They have 2 wings and MacArthur wide left side. Lutka the lone back. Man in motion is Steck. This is a handoff right in the middle. Goes to Brody Lutka. Lutka's carrying white jerseys, and he's going to be inside the 35-yard line to about the 34-yard line. Nice carry on first down. That's going to go for 8 yards for Lutka.
Yeah, Lutka doing a great job just powering forward, and pulling along with him was Crocious and Facino, able to bring him down, bring up 2nd and about 2.
Ball is marked inside the Cougar 35 at about the 33-yard line, as they'll send MacArthur to the left side. 10:43 first quarter. McMullen under center, Lutka under center, or in the backfield. Scoreless football here thus far. Double wing set, man in motion is Tanner Steck. This is a keeper by McMullen, got away from 1, and he's going to fall inside the 30. They might mark him right at the 30, but it'll be a first down, and that'll move the chains.
That time Facino along with Catlett on the tackle there, bringing McMullen down, but for the Thunderbirds, that is enough to propel the line of gain. So first down here for the Thunderbirds.
Fresh set of downs inside the 30 at the 29-yard line. Thunderbirds with a 1st and 10. 10-10 first quarter, scoreless football. We welcome to the broadcast booth Tim Spaeth. Here's a handoff. No, it's keep, and they're going to pitch it out to Zima. Zima cuts up field, and he's going to fight his way just shy of the 20-yard line. Picks up about 7. That'll be about gain of 8 there for Zima on the pitch. That'll be near a first down.
Actually, the ball carrier on that one, Sean, Manny Johnson. Johnson able to come off with that same pitch that we saw earlier there with Zima, but Johnson able to get upfield. Big pickup on a first down, faced with now a 2nd and short.
2nd down, Johnson. And our substitutions, again, brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall of Ogama. McMullen under center. He's just going to keep this one straight ahead, running right behind his center, and did a great job. That should move the chains as Caden Bartness leading the way, and that'll move the chains. It's a gain of 4 yards.
Yeah, just leading that entourage there was Bartness there, and McMullen with also a large frame, able to just follow him straight up the middle there for another first down for the Thunderbirds.
Zima goes wide off the right side. They go to a split back formation once again with Johnson and also with Lutka. Here's a handoff. Manny Johnson was met at the line. He falls ahead, though. He does pick up a couple, gain of 3 to about the 15-yard line for Manny Johnson. Brings up a second down.
Johnson right up the middle there met Lucas Mertz there, and I tell you what, he is like hitting a wall there. Mertz is able to wrap him up, bring him down. Short gain on the play here, bringing up second and about 8.
Cougars good size up front. You got Crocious at 260. You got Peterson at 190. Mertz at 240. So they got size in the middle. Here is a keeper. They're going to pitch it out again to Manny Johnson. Johnson trying to get to the corner, and he's going to be tackled somewhere around the 10-yard line as he'll pick up about 5 yards on the pitch. Brings up a third down.
Yeah, Johnson able to get to that right side there before Casper Kritzberger, number 6, forcing him out of bounds. Bringing up third and manageable, we'll say 2.5 yards here, Sean.
8:16, first quarter, scoreless football as McMullen will bring the play in. The ball marked just inside that 10-yard line, mark it at about the 9. So up to the line. Wide to the right side goes Tanner Steck. Split backs, Lutka and Johnson. McMullen is going to keep it himself, runs to the left and dives ahead to the 5. It'll be good for a first down as he picks up about 4 yards, and McMullen will move the chains. It'll be first and goal for the Thunderbird offense.
Yeah, just coming out that left side of his offensive lineman there, creating a nice hole and a line of gain. So a fresh set of downs here with first and goal here. So we will see if the Thunderbirds are able to cash in here on this opening drive.
7:55, first quarter, scoreless football today on Gold 101.5 and yourliveevent.com. They'll send Zimmel wide right. Johnson and Lutka split once again. From the 5, first and goal. Here's a McMullen keeper, and he is hit. Maybe a gain of 1. He's going to make his way to about the 3-yard line, and it'll bring up a second down and goal as the Cougars defense sniffed that one out nicely.
Yeah, Cougars did a great job there as Rudy Reyes able to get in the backfield there, wrap up McMullen by his ankles, and then I tell you what, the rest of the pack of Cougars able to bring him down. So now second and goal for the Thunderbirds.
Ball marked at about the 4-yard line. Steck goes wide right. Johnson and Lutka split. McMullen under center. McMullen going to just quarterback keep, trying to fall ahead, and I don't think he got there. He might have picked up yardage to about the 1. So he gets a couple more, but nothing doing is, again, Crocious just leading the way in the middle. Also a nice push there by Evan Brandt. Brings up a third and goal now from about the 1.
Yeah, Brandt able to get a big push on that one there. So third and goal here for the Thunderbirds. And Cougars so far holding steady here on this first and goal drive.
Split backs, McMullen. This time hands it off. Lutka steps across. Touchdown. That is Brody Lutka just going 1 yard in, and the Thunderbirds strike first. And Lutka just lowers his shoulder and walks across.
Yeah, that time there, Lutka to just be patient, wait for that hole to develop, and stepped right into the end zone. So Thunderbirds score first here in this playoff game today.
They'll go for the PAT. Steck is the kicker. Zimma is the holder. Good snap. The kick is away. The kick is good. On your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, 6:34 to play here. First quarter, Mahnomen-Waubun now leading Ada-Borup-West 7-0.
If a stranger walks up to you on the street and asks you for your money, that's called robbery. But when you walk into a bank full of people you don't know, you gladly hand over your entire paycheck. Walk into Midwest Bank, on the other hand, and half the time you can't get to the teller line before bumping into 2 friends and 3 neighbors. And those are just the people who work there. So you can hand your money over to some stranger, or you can go to Midwest Bank, the local bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Well, the Thunderbirds strike first, 6:34. Mahnomen-Waubun's Brody Lutka, a 1-yard touchdown run, a 54-yard drive, 12 plays. The PAT good on a Steck kick, and the Thunderbirds lead 7-0. Going back deep to return the kick here for Ada-Borup-West. It'll be Casper Kritzberger. Also back there is Braxton Hendricks. And they'll send Connor Nelson back as well, as Tanner Steck will tee this one up and get ready to boot it away. 7-0 today on Gold 101.5 KRJM, Mahnomen, Minnesota. Thanks for tuning in, and yourliveevent.com. Steck to kick. And this one's going to kick along the ground, bounces around, then finally going to be picked up by Kritzberger. Kritzberger will look for room in the middle and finally going to be tackled just shy of the 35. They'll mark him at about the 34 to be 1st and 10 for the Cougars.
Yeah, that time Kritzberger able to get a nice little return there on a short kick. Drayton Tibbetts there able to bring him down from the Thunderbirds. And we'll see some decent field position here for Ada-Borup, Norman County West. Or Ada-Borup-West here, I'm sorry, at about the 35-yard line.
So Nelson will come up. He's got Hendricks and Reyes. Split receivers right and a receiver to the left side. And this is a handoff straight ahead. That's actually Ames Facino. Facino falls across the 35 to the 36. It'll be a gain of 2. Short gain brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, that time Facino wrapped up there by Blake McMullen along with Brody Lutka on the tackle for the Thunderbirds, and a gain of about 1 on the play, bringing up 2nd and long for the Cougars.
Keenan Goodwin comes into the game. Our substitutions are brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall, 218-204-0143. Nelson in the gun. Trips right side. Nelson, here comes pressure. Has to get away. Nelson on the scramble. Lost the football. Picked up by Logan Abdu. Abdu's down the sideline. He's at the 10 and caught just shy. He's at the 10-yard line, and Logan Abdu was rumbling down the sidelines. Couldn't get in, but the Cougars turn it over.
Boy, I tell you what, Logan Abdu's eyes got bigger than a couple Oreo cookies there, Sean, as Gavin MacArthur come flying in, put the pressure on for Nelson, knocked the ball loose, and right into the arms of Abdu. Abdu up that far left sideline, and big turnover there now for the Thunderbirds as 1st and 10 here at about the
mark it at 11-yard line.
11-yard line. So big play here to start this quarter.
MacArthur coming off of that corner, and boy, he was coming hard. Nelson never saw him coming. 1st and 10, Thunderbirds lead 7-0. MacArthur's left, Zimmo's right. There's going to be a handoff that goes to Brody Lutka. Lutka bounces off 1, trying to get to the end zone, and he's just shy. His knee touches down at the 1. Lutka had to fight through a couple. He picks up 11, and he'll be at the 1-yard line. It'll be good for a 1st down.
Boy, yeah, I tell you what, Lutka just a couple of stiff arms there and bouncing off people like a pinball, and able to get down to about the 7/8 inch line, Sean.
Tough to fit a hair in between the tip of the nose of the ball and the goal line. MacArthur goes left. They'll keep Lutka in at the lone back. Zimma and Steck. And now the officials stopping play. Official timeout as it looks like Connor Nelson's coming off the field. They will send in Gavin Johnson. Our substitutions brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall of Ogama. If you're looking for quality drywall work, contact Corey Berry, 218-204-0143. So it is 1st and goal from about the 1. Lutka's the lone back. And this is a McMullen keeper, falls ahead, touchdown. Blake McMullen from 1 yard out falls ahead for the score, and the Thunderbirds on the scoreboard once again.
Boy, I tell you what, you see the Thunderbirds on that opening drive, take it 12 plays, and then, defense able to come up with a big play there by MacArthur and Abdu, and here we are, 5:05 left in the 1st quarter, and Thunderbirds lead 13-0.
They'll set up for the PAT with Steck kicking. Good snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. On your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, the Thunderbirds scoring off of a turnover. They now lead Ada-Borup-West 14-0.
Does your vehicle need a little TLC? Talk with the guys at Ada Body Shop, 218-784-2531 for scratches, dings, dents, fender benders, and whenever those deer get in your way. The Ada Body Shop has professional service to repair your vehicle, general collision repair, glass repair, and replacement. The Ada Body Shop. Contact Rod, Rick, and Brian, 218-784-2531. For estimates or to schedule your auto repair, it's the Ada Body Shop, 218-784-2531.
Well, the Thunderbirds take advantage of a Ada-Borup-West turnover that was almost returned by Logan Abdu. They go two plays. Blake McMullen, a 1-yard touchdown run, came at 5:05 as an 11-yard drive. PAT good, 14-0, Thunderbirds leading. Steck sets up to kick this one away as Kritzberger is back deep along with Also back there is Braxton Hendricks and Connor Nelson back there as well. This one kicked along the ground, bounces around, picked up by Kritzberger. Kritzberger looks for room, got past one would-be tackler, and then is able to fight his way out across the 35, and an excellent return there by Casper Kritzberger. Just kept fighting and fighting. He's out across the 35 to about the 37, 38-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cougars.
Yeah, Kritzberger there with a lot of speed, able to juke and jive, and picked up a nice bunch of yardage there. Zach Zima going kind of head-to-head with him, clicked some shoulders and knocked him off balance and bringing him down right around that 40-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Shotgun here for Nelson. And he's going to hand it off right side. I believe this is a run by Ames Facino, and Facino is going to be tackled just shy of the 40-yard line. And it'll be gain of 1 there for Facino, and it'll be 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, Facino coming across in that backfield there, able to try to cut it up. Got about 1 yard on the play there before Bartness for the Thunderbirds able to bring him down.
4:33 to play, opening quarter, 14-0. As they're going to send Catlett and Reyes to the right side. Kritzberger on the left. And Nelson's in the gun. He's back to throw. Now under pressure. He's going to roll to his right. Here comes Connor Nelson. Nelson with a good run. He's able to elude one. And Connor Nelson's going to be close to a 1st down. Did a good job of eluding would-be tacklers. He's out to the 50, just the other side of the 50. It'll be good for a gain of 10 for Connor Nelson. And that is a good for a Cougar 1st down. Here as the Cougars move the chains.
Yeah, Nelson doing a great job of just kind of scrambling there. We alluded to him back MEA week there on Wednesday night, running around like Fran Tarkington out there, just making things.
They'll send Reyes and Kritzberger right. They've got Catlett to the left. Nelson under center, handoff going to the left side to Braxton Hendricks. Hendricks is going to fight his way to about the 48-yard line. Braxton Hendricks going to pick up 1 yard.
Yeah, Hendricks there brought down by Bartness and Lodka for the Thunderbirds. Gain of about 1, bringing up 2nd and 9 now for the Cougars.
3:54 first quarter, a 14-0 Thunderbird lead today on Gold 101.5 KRJM and yourliveevent.com. Catlett goes left. So they'll have Reyes. So they'll go trips on the right side. Nelson in the gun. He's got Facino behind him. Back to pass. Nelson is going to roll. Now pressure coming, and Connor Nelson is going to be caught back deep. Back around the Cougar 40-yard line, and that is going to be a loss of 12 on that play.
Yeah, that time Blake McMullen playing that defensive end position there for the Thunderbirds. Just going straight upfield, not over pursuing or anything. And Nelson ends up running basically right into him, and McMullen able to pull him down. So big loss there on the play for the Cougars.
3:10 first quarter, 14-0 Thunderbirds. This time I believe they have Gavin Johnson going wide off the left side. Twins on the right side. Split backs. Back to pass. Nelson looking for some time. Here comes a blitz. Manny Johnson got him. Johnson come flying from his linebacker spot. Got there first. Tripped up Nelson. Abdu was coming. And it'll be another loss in the play of about 10 yards. Make it 12 more loss for Connor Nelson.
Yeah, that time there, Nelson just trying to fake him out with a cutback, and Manny Johnson got lucky. Just a shoestring tackle there for another loss of 12 yards on that play, bringing up a punting situation now for the Cougars.
Boy, and Manny Johnson was coming. He had a full head of steam. Punting situation. And we got penalty flags flying.
Handkerchief out there.
Yeah, I think that time we might have seen Casper Kritz starting to head upfield prior to the snap, Sean. So I think it'd be a false start, backing up 5 yards on the play.
First penalty of the afternoon. So Tyler Catlett will try this again. 14-0, Thunderbirds leading with 2:15 to go here in the opening quarter. Tanner Steck, Zach Zimmer back deep for the Thunderbirds. So Catlett will kick this one away. Good snap back. And a short punt here got hung up in the air, and that's going to be a fair catch made at the Cougar 40-yard line by Zach Zimmer. And the Thunderbirds will have excellent field position here to start their third possession of the first half.
Yeah, they'll get the start on the Cougars side of the 50 here. And I tell you what, the ball getting up high in the air and that wind, as we talked about in the pregame, Sean, definitely becoming a factor here when the ball gets up in the air. And so now the Thunderbirds will actually start right around the 40-yard line here for their third offensive drive.
2:03 to play, opening quarter, 14-0, Thunderbirds leading. Gavin MacArthur will go wide to the left side. Zima and Steck are the wings. Lutka is the lone back as McMullen sets him down. 1st and 10, they're going to throw this one down the middle to Zima. Zima makes the catch. Zima trying to cut upfield. Now Zima's gone. Zach Zima. The little seam route is gone, and it's a 40-yard touchdown pass from McMullen to Zima for the score.
Yeah, boy, I tell you what, making things happen very quickly on their third offensive series there. That time, Sean, is Zima just finding the seam and McMullen putting it right where it needs to be, able to outrun the defenders and get upfield. So now, minute 54 left, the Thunderbirds lining up for extra point.
So it'll be Steck to kick. Hold is good, and this one is blocked and is no good. On your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, it is Mahnomen-Waubun now leading Ada-Borup-West by a score of 20-0.
Northwoods Lumber Company is a second-generation family-owned building material dealer which has served Black Duck, Bemidji, and their surrounding areas since 1973. We are a full-service lumberyard and home center, and we specialize in providing high-quality lumber, building materials, and hardware at fair and competitive prices. We are constantly improving, building on past achievements, and looking forward to new challenges in the future. Stop into either store in Black Duck or Bemidji and experience why Northwoods Lumber Company is the right choice for you and your project.
Well, the Thunderbirds strike quick. It's a 40-yard pass that went from McMullen to Zach Zima, and he finds the end zone, a 40-yard touchdown pass. 40-yard drive, one play, PAT no good. The Thunderbirds lead by a score of 20-0. So they get set to kick it away. It's Kritzberger back deep for the Cougars. Steck will kick this one away. This time it's a deep kick, and this one's going to bounce and will roll into the end zone. It kind of looked like it might have stopped, almost going to die right in the one, but it did roll in, and the Cougars will have it 1st and 10.
Yeah, luckily for the Cougars there, that one did end up rolling in as kind of kicked past the coverage there. And I tell you what, the receiver's just not quite ready for the big kick as the first couple were fairly short.
So the Cougars take over, 1st and 10, down 20-0 here in this opening quarter. 1:54 to go on Gold 101.5, KRJM, and YourLiveEvent.com. Catlett goes wide to the left side. Kritzberger goes to the right. They got Reyes to the left as well, split backs. Handoff goes to Braxton Hendricks, and Hendricks going to fight his way to about the 21-yard line. Be good for one yard on the gain.
Manny Johnson there for the Thunderbirds, along with Ethan Jackson on the tackle. 2nd and 9 now for the Cougars.
1:35 here, first quarter. 21-yard line. Cougars to the line. This time Catlett goes to the right side. Kritzberger and Hendricks go wide to the left side. Facino and Reyes split in the backfield. Actually, they're lined up in an over eye as they're going to roll out Nelson. Nelson tried to dump this one into the flats, and Gavin MacArthur got up in the air and knocked it away. They were trying to get it into the flats to Ames Facino, but MacArthur, showing his ups, knocks that one away.
Yeah, Facino there wide open there, as you said, just doing a little out route. But MacArthur able to come up big with another play there as he's able to get his hands up and used some of that long jump, but this time high jump abilities. As we've seen, we've talked about MacArthur being a state track participant, long jump, and I tell you what, that time used his legs and arms, able to knock that one out of the air.
Catlett left, Twins, they got Twins left, Twins right. Nelson goes to the gun. They dumped this one across the middle, and it's incomplete. They were trying to feed it into Braxton Hendricks on just a quick slant route, but it falls incomplete. It'll be 4th down and 9.
Yeah, that time the ball just a little bit ahead of the receiver, and bring up now 4th down for the Cougars.
1:10 to go, first quarter of action, 20-0, Thunderbirds leading. Catlett back to punt. Steck and Zima are back deep for the Thunderbirds for the return. And here is a Catlett punt. This one again hangs in the air, and a fair catch made once again by Zima right at the 40-yard line. So they'll have the ball right at the Cougar 40-yard line, same place they had at their last possession.
We saw last time there when ball was sitting at the 40. So this time, once again, ball gets in the air, just kind of dies. Thunderbirds take over at the 40, and minute 5 left here in this first quarter.
Thunderbirds leading 20-0. McMullen leading them up. They put MacArthur at a wing this time. And back to pass goes McMullen. They throw this one into the flats and making the catch. Nice catch by Tanner Steck right at the 30-yard line. And that'll be good for a first down as Steck was able to get the toe down. And the Thunderbirds will move the chains.
Yeah, and you, if you watched McMullen there that time, he was trying to look downfield, looking for that his first receiver option there in Zima, but then he was very well covered, ended up going over to Steck. Steck able to go up over the defender, pull it in, and get his toes in bounds there before falling out of bounds.
MacArthur wide right. Lutka's the lone back, and we got movement up front. This will be going against the Thunderbirds. Looks like it was Logan Abdu that jumped the gun. First penalty against the Thunderbirds, a 5-yarder. So it'll be 1st and 15 now for Mahnomen-Waubun. Under a minute to go, first quarter, 59 seconds remaining in this opening quarter of play. MacArthur goes back to the right side. Steck and Zima are the wings. Lutka the lone back. McMullen will send Zima in motion. This is down the line, and McMullen actually lost the football and then was able to fall back on top of it, and I'm not really sure. Oh, it was the Cougars that got it. All right, so a turnover. I thought McMullen had it, but the Cougars recover it, and the Thunderbirds turn it over.
Yeah, step. Come out of that snap there, and ball just not quite well set in McMullen's hands. It bobbled it. Tried to come down on it, ended up on his hip, and Cougar defense to pull that out from underneath his hip, and so big turnover there now as the Cougars have a chance here back on offense.
53 seconds, first quarter. Nelson in the gun. They got a receiver right, receiver left. Back to pass. Nope, they're going to hand it off to Reyes, and Reyes is hit instantly. No gain on the play there for the Cougars as it was Tatum Bement being the first guy there, was able to provide the hit and no gain.
Yeah, that time, boy, I tell you what, Tatum Bement wearing number 55 today come flying through that offensive line of the Cougars and just put a pop there on Reyes. So loss of maybe half a yard on that play.
Brings up a second down. Catlett going wide right. Kritzberger goes to the left side. Along with, they also got on the near side, two other receivers in a tight trips. Nelson dumps to the flat, right out of the outstretched arms of Ames Facino. Facino just couldn't get out there, and Nelson had a little bit of pressure. Falls incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 10.
And that was the difference there, Sean, as MacArthur getting pressure there in the backfield against Nelson. Nelson able to get the ball out, but like I said, that quick pressure there by MacArthur, just trying to change things up and, like I said, taking him out of tempo.
3rd down, 10 seconds to go here. First quarter of action, a 20-0 Thunderbird lead. Nelson up to the line. Facino and Catlett on the left side. Kritzberger on the right side, back to pass. Nelson pumps once, has to step up in the pocket, now looks for room, and he's going to fight his way out across the 45, 46-yard line. He'll be very close to a first down, and they'll give it to him. Connor Nelson picks up 10, and that'll be good for a first down. And that, once the clock starts, will bring us to the end of the first quarter of play. 1 quarter in the books. On your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, Mahnomen-Waubun leading Ada-Borup-West after 1 quarter, 20-0.
We're going to talk some seed here with Eric from Performance Ag. What's the details on the seed available?
We carry Rob Seco Integra seed as our flagship through Wilbur Ellis. We carry them all: sugar beets, corn, soybeans, wheat. I mean, there's not crop that they want to grow that I can't get. Like we like to say at Performance Ag, we don't want all the business, just yours. So the best way to reach me is my cell number. It's 701-799-0356. 701-799-0356.
The perfect destination for your next family vacation, it's Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. Whether you're looking to soak up the summer sun, maybe check out the fall colors, or you enjoy snowmobiling or ice fishing, Pinehurst Resort can do it all. You can check them out online at visitpinehurstmn.com. Make your next reservation for a perfect family vacation at Pinehurst, 218-935-5745. Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. Well, we start the second quarter of play today on Gold 101.5 KRJM and yourliveevent.com. Mahnomen-Waubun leading Ada-Borup-West by a score of 20-0. Cougars just got a first down to end the first quarter.
One of our officials today, it's our back judge.
So,
Mr. Todd Selk, it's his birthday today, ladies and gentlemen.
it's up to the line. Nelson brings them. The offense, Twins right, Twins left. Reyes is the lone back.
There's always, and thanks to our officials. Happy birthday, Mr.
High snap over the top of Nelson. Nelson's going to just fall on it back at the 35-yard line. And that will be a loss on the play of about 11 yards.
Yeah, that's over Nelson's head there and ended up landing on the 35-yard line. So, like I said, you see some miscues, things like that, obviously at this juncture against a very strong Thunderbird team, you hate to see happen.
Ball marked back at the Cougar 35, 11:27 to go here, second quarter. Cougars will bring the offense up. They go Twins on the right side, Kritzberger along with Hendricks. They go receiver on the left is Catlett. I formation, Facino and Reyes. Back to pass, Nelson rolling, throws into the flat, pass complete to Facino, and Facino is going to pick up about 9. He's back to the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9 on the pass completion. Brings it up to about a 3rd and 11.
Yeah, that time you saw Nelson able to get the ball out of his hands right away there, and saw Facino fly up the right side there, pick up a nice chunk of yardage before Brody Lotka able to pull him out of bounds. So now Cougars faced with about a 3rd and we'll call it 11.5, Sean.
To the line comes the offense. Nelson back in the gun. Tight Twins on both sides. Back to pass, Nelson looking, pressure coming, now in trouble is Nelson. He gets away from one, but couldn't get away from the other two. Logan Abdu was the first guy there. Didn't quite get there enough. It was Hudson MacArthur and Manny Johnson that finally got to him, and it was a loss of 7.
Yeah, that time Abdu able to kind of fight through and put the pressure on, and Nelson trying to make some things happen, but MacArthur along with McMullen able to bring him down. Another punting situation here for the Cougars.
4th and about 18 for the Cougars, so Catlett is on to punt this one. Good snap back. Well, they're going to fake this, and the pass is complete to Facino, and Facino's got room. He's got a first down. Finally pushed out of bounds, but they pick up the necessary yardage, and the fake punt for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars gets... Now it's going to be called back on a penalty flag, as it'll be a motion penalty against the Cougars. Illegal motion, so what would have been a fake punt that goes for the first down moves them back 5 yards, and they'll have a 4th down and even a little bit longer, 4th and about 23.
Yeah, beautifully executed, but like I said, a legal shift called on that play.
So they will set up the punt. No fake this time. Low line driver. Got the air behind it. Zima makes the catch. Here comes Zach Zima. Zima cuts inside. One makes one miss. Makes 2 whiffs. Here comes Zima into Ada-Borup-West territory. Steps out of bounds at about the Ada-Borup-West 42-yard line. And a good return there by the Thunderbirds. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Mahnomen-Waubun.
Yeah, that time kicking with the wind there. Able to get a nice nice boot back to Zima. Zima able to turn on the burners there. And beautiful return there for the Thunderbirds, setting them up on the Cougars side of the 50 at about the 42-yard line.
9:36, second quarter, 20-0, Thunderbirds leading. Tanner Steck coming to the near sideline of the wideout spot. They got Johnson and Lutka split in the backfield.
Under center goes McMullen. McMullen going to hand it off to Brody Lutka. Lutka is hopping through the line and then finally tackled just shy of the 35. Markham at the 36-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6 for Brody Lutka.
That time, Kelby Kujansen able to bring down Lutka there, and big pickup there. Second and about 5 here now for the Thunderbirds.
Sun starting to peek through here on a Saturday afternoon. 9:10 to go, second quarter. Stack wide to the left side. McMullen takes his time getting up, second down and 4. Split backs, Johnson and Lutka. McMullen back to pass. They throw the quick hitter out to Tanner Steck. Steck making one miss and then finally tackled at the 20-yard line. So that'll be good for a gain of about 22 yards. They'll mark them just inside the 20. It'll be 23. That'll move the chains for a first down.
Reyes that time able to bring down Steck, as Steck able to pick up a big chunk of yardage here. And I tell you what, nice throw there by McMullen, and they are moving.
First and 10, ball is at the 19-yard line of the Cougars. Stack wide right, split backs again with Johnson and Lutka. McMullen looks it over, and he's going to hand this off to Manny Johnson. Johnson fighting his way, lost his balance around the 10-yard line. They'll be close to a first down. I think he'll be about a yard shy. It'll be second down and 1.
Boy, yeah, Manny Johnson, what a senior year he has been having, as just kind of emerging as a very tough runner and showing some speed here as well. So that time, Manny Johnson big pickup there. Second and about 1 left here now. 7:58 left on the clock here in this second quarter. Thunderbirds leading 20-0.
McMullen lines him up. Johnson and Lutka once again. Stack wide right. McMullen throwing this one, and the timing pass caught by Tanner Steck, touchdown. What a great timing pass, and a 10-yard touchdown, or actually a 19-yard, or no, it was a 10-yard touchdown pass to Tanner Steck for the score.
Yeah, boy, I tell you what, and that exactly as you said, Sean, is a timing throw there. I mean, you step and throw right away, and I tell you what, Steck just a nice step in, and Kritzberger on the coverage, just not able to cover well enough there, is able to bring one in for 6.
So a 10-yard touchdown pass from McMullen to Steck. A 4-play drive that covered 42 yards. So they'll come up, go for 2. It's 26-0. Thunderbirds leading here in the second quarter. McMullen under center. Lutka's the lone back. McMullen will send a man in motion, and McMullen now trips. He had Miles Crocious all over him to begin with, and then from there had nowhere to go. He trips, falls down, and the 2-point conversion is no good. On your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, Mahnomen-Waubun leading Ada-Borup-West 26-0.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going, more. No, stop!
Well, the Thunderbirds scoring here in the second quarter at 7:41. McMullen to Steck, a 10-yard touchdown pass, a 42-yard drive. 4 plays, 2-point conversion, no good. Thunderbirds lead the Cougars 26-0. Back deep will be Nelson, Hendricks, and Kritzberger. Steck will kick this one away. So Steck setting up here, ready to go. And the kick, low line driver, worm burner, picked up by Kritzberger, and he'll bring this one forward. He's at the 25, brought down across the 30, with the 31-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cougars. They'll have it at their own 31.
Yeah, that time Alton Savior along with Bobby Kettle on the tackle. And the Cougars will set up here right around about the 31-yard line.
So the Cougars, this is their 5th offensive possession of the ball game. Thunderbirds putting right in the middle of that defensive line. They put Peyton Racine. kind of anchor things down in the middle. So Catlitz goes wide left. They got Kritzberger on the right. Come out with Hendricks, Reyes, and Facino in the backfield. Nelson in the gun. This is a handoff going to Facino, trying to get to the outside. Ethan Jackson, well, the ball was loose. And it's picked up by Manny Johnson. There was a fumble. Manny Johnson was right there. And Manny Johnson picks up the loose ball, and the Thunderbirds will have it at around the Cougar 30 or 25-yard line, 30-yard line, somewhere in there.
Yeah, Ames Socino there just in the backfield gets the ball right away, got hit, and ball ends up coming loose. Manny Johnson just Johnny on the spot there as another turnover, and now Thunderbirds excellent field position, 30-yard line here now with 7:30 the second quarter, leading 26-0.
Up to the line comes the Thunderbirds. Zima going wide right. Johnson and Lutka split once again. This is a McMullen keeper, and he is going to be wrestled down. Lost his bonnet. Bonnet goes rolling, and he'll be picking up 1 yard.
Yeah, Cautious just crushed McMullen there as his helmet goes popping off there and rolling over towards me like a bowling ball, Sean. But don't worry, I was able to stop it.
Nice.
A couple of ear holes. It was tough to get my fingers spread that far with like a bowling ball. But
so Cade Walsh will have to. No, they're going to bring Zach Zima in to be the quarterback. Our substitutions are brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall of Ogama, 218-204-0143. Best drywall work in the area. It's Corey Berry and Corey Berry Drywall. This time Ethan Jackson is wide to the left side, and the Thunderbirds are discombobulated, and they're going to take a timeout. Timeouts are brought to you by Gordon Construction of Mahnomen on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. 6:42 to go second quarter. Thunderbirds leading 26-0.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
It is 2nd down and 9 for the Thunderbirds after the timeout. So Zima's the quarterback. McMullen had to come out after his helmet fell off. So they put Trips on the right side, Jackson wide to the left. Here's a Zima handoff, goes to Tanner Steck. Steck's got wheels. Steck bounces the outside. Got a great block from Gavin MacArthur, dancing the line. And he's inside the 10-yard line, and a great run there by Tanner Steck. He's down about the 5-yard line. And that'll be good for a gain of about 26 on the carry.
yeah, very similar to the normal Wildcat that we see with Zima playing that quarterback position, but this time handing off to Steck. Steck able to come off that right side, and as you mentioned, Sean, excellent block downfield there by MacArthur. Able to get the Thunderbirds to go forward for a 1st and goal now.
They'll keep Zima in at the quarterback, and they'll send McMullen wide left with MacArthur and Lutka. Down the line option, pitch it out to Tanner Steck, and he is a nice tackle there by Connor Nelson. Got Steck back around the 10-yard line. It'll be a loss on the play of about 5 yards.
Yeah, Nelson making an excellent play there defensively, able to get backfield. Was Steck tripping him up, and a big loss there for the Thunderbirds.
So 2nd and goal from the 9-yard line is where it's marked. 6:09 to go, second quarter, a 26-0 lead for the Thunderbirds. Winner of this game moves on to the Section 8A Championship Thursday night in the Fargo Dome. Offense coming to the line. This time McMullen will go back to the quarterback spot. They'll keep Johnson and Lutka in the backfield split. Zach Zima wide right side, Tanner Steck wide left side. McMullen under center. And this handoff goes to Brody Lutka, and Lutka is caught from behind at around the 2-yard line, so it'll be good for a gain of 7 for Brody Lutka.
Lutka able to pick up a few that they lost on the previous play. 3rd and goal now for the Thunderbirds.
Ball marked inside the 5 at about the 3-yard line. Third down, clock running with 5:20 to go in this opening half. Steck wide right, Zimma wide left. Johnson and Lutka once again split. McMullen goes under center. And this is a big play up front from Miles Crocious, and Crocious again got McMullen at about the 5-yard line, as McMullen didn't even have a chance to get out from under center before Miles Crocious was all over him.
Oh, Crocious come flying in there, Sean, as McMullen didn't, like as you said, didn't even spin out of the snap and went to go look for the handoff, and Crocious is like, here, I'll take it, and they had a little bit of a hand battle, and Thunderbirds remain with the ball, but now bringing up 4th and goal now.
As mentioned, Crocious had a great game against Mahnomen-Waubun. That last regular season game, they go trips right with Zimma, Johnson, and Steck. Lutka's the lone back. And here's a quick hitter out to Zimma. Zimma's got to try and make something happen, and he's going to just be pushed out of bounds, and the Thunderbirds are going to turn it over on downs, as the pass completion was good for no gain. And the Cougars defense comes up big. They turn it over on downs.
Yeah, huge plays there by both Nelson and Crocious, able to set up that turnover there for the Cougars. So we'll see the Cougars now back on offense. 4:18 left in this first half of play, with the Thunderbirds leading 26-0.
Ball is at about the 7-yard line. Cougars 7-yard line, as Nelson will bring the play into the huddle, and a great defensive stand by Ada-Borup-West. Cougars to the offensive line. They go trips right side. Catlett goes wide left. Nelson in the gun. He's got Facino behind him. Back to pass. They're going to throw the out route, and that one is going to be caught by Braxton Hendricks. Then quickly tackled by Zach Zimma. It'll be good for a gain of about 4 on the completion.
Yeah, nice little completion there. Nice little route there, as Nelson able to put it right where it needed to be. And then, as you said, Zach Zimma able to make a good defensive play there in a wide open field.
Brings up 2nd down and 6. 3:51 to go. Second quarter of action rather. They go twins right. Catlett and Reyes to the left side. They send trips back to pass. Nelson looks downfield, has to step up. Now Nelson's in trouble, and Nelson's going nowhere, and he's going to be stacked. Looked like it was Caden Bartness that got there first, and a loss in the play of 2.
Yeah, a lot of pressure there as Nelson dropped back in the pocket there, ended up stepping up into the pocket, and Bartness there able to meet him, bringing him down. So 3rd down now and about 7 to go.
Ball marked out across the 10, about the 11-yard line. They go Reyes and Catlett to the right. Hendricks, Kritzberger, and Facino to the left. Nelson in the gun, high snap, drops back, throws the quick hitter, and that is incomplete. Facino had to go through his hands. MacArthur had to go through his hands. Goodwin dove, couldn't get there. It's an incompletion and a 4th down.
Yeah, we call that a hot potato there, Sean. Nobody could quite hang on to that thing. As bringing up 4th down now for the Cougars in a punting situation.
Tip drill. You got to work on that tip drill.
Tip drill. There you go. Tip drill. Tip some of that beef jerky you got up in the press box towards me then.
We'll try. Steck and Zimma back deep. Catlett to punt. It's 4th down and 8. And the punt is away. Low line driver is going to stop, and then Zimma thought about picking it up and then backs away, and the Thunderbirds will have it 1st and 10 at the Ada-Borup-West 37, about the 37-yard line.
Yeah, that time there once again deep in the in Cougar territory, having to punt in their own area. And now Thunderbirds set with good field position here. 2:43 left in the second quarter.
Ball marked at the 36-yard line. 2:43 to go, second quarter of action, 26-0.
Happy birthday, Miss Michaels.
Up to the line, Thunderbirds will come with MacArthur going wide right and Zimma going right as well. McMullen will have one back, which is Johnson. They keep Lutka at a wing. And this is a keeper here for McMullen. He'll run straight ahead, runs over one, and then finally tackled inside the 30, right around the 26-yard line. He'll be close to that first down. He might be about a yard shy. It's a gain of 9.
Yeah, nice run there by McMullen as, like I said, just has the fake, takes off and gets upfield to the second level there before Braxton Hendricks to bring him down.
Makes it a 2nd down and 1. Receivers to the left goes MacArthur and Zimma. Johnson the lone back. They keep Luck at a wing. And here's a McMullen keeper again, and he'll have the first down. He's inside the 25 to about the 23-yard line. McMullen with a gain of 3, and they're just moving Luck over to a wing to help block the defensive end, and it's giving a chance for McMullen to get upfield.
That time Ames Facino, they're able to wrap up McMullen there, but just picking up some yardage, the needed yardage here to keep getting first downs.
1:44 to go, second quarter, 26-0, Thunderbirds leading. Twins right, Luck of the wing, Johnson the lone back. Here is a handoff that goes to Manny Johnson, and he is met instantly. A nice job up front, and it looked like it was Lucas Mertz, the first guy there, as Johnson to the 18-yard line, gain of 3 on the play.
Johnson able to come up that right side, and now Thunderbirds quick back up to the line here.
Clock running, 1:15 to go, second quarter. And this is a handoff. Again, Manny Johnson looking for some room, looking for a push. He's close to a first down. He's inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line. He's good for a gain there of about 6-7 yards. Be 3rd down and 1. So quickly back to the line comes the Thunderbirds. 3rd down and short. And McMullen going to keep it and then throws it to Zach Zimma. Zimma makes one miss and then is hit very hard. Nice job defensively. Kelby Kujansen made the tackle right around the 5-yard line. Swung it out there, and that's going to be good for a gain of about 8 yards on the pass completion and a first down.
Yeah, that time Kujansen there able to wrap him up, but then he actually got popped by his own guy there, kind of holding his head, but Thunderbirds back up to the line quickly.
McMullen under center. Here is a handoff. Nope, McMullen going to keep it himself. Lowers the shoulder. Touchdown. McMullen in from 5 yards out. Dove ahead and had enough momentum to carry him across the line. And the Thunderbirds striking with 18 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, just trying to keep things moving, as you said, in that the last 5 plays there, able to just get up on the ball as quickly as possible and just make things happen. That time, McMullen just calling his own number, diving forward and popping one more into the end zone here before this second half comes to a conclusion.
So a 36-yard drive. They did it in 6 plays. Up to the line, they'll come for the 2-point conversion, leading 32-0. Trips right, receiver left. McMullen back to throw. This one is caught by Brody Lutka, and the 2-point conversion is good. On your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, 18 seconds to play. Second quarter, Thunderbirds lead the Cougars 34-0.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ. 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Well, the Thunderbirds scoring here with 18 seconds left in the half. McMullen, a 5-yard touchdown run, a 36-yard drive, 6 plays, 2-point conversion, good on a McMullen to Lutka throw. 34-0, Thunderbirds leading. Teeing it up is Tanner Steck. It's Kritzberger, Nelson, and also back there is Hendricks. So this kick is up in the air. This will be picked up by, looks like it is Hendricks this time. Hendricks will look for room, and He'll be tackled across the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Ada-Borup-West with about 12 seconds to go.
Boy, Alton Savior along with Bobby Kettle on the tackle there. But, boy, I tell you what, Miles Crocious is on the field in pain, and that would be devastating here for the Cougars.
Injury timeout, we'll take it. We're back with the remainder of the first half right after this.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
The Seed Specialist. Talk to Mitch at Select Ag on Highway 59 in Mahnomen, 218-936-4026. Select Ag is a Pioneer seed dealer. They carry corn, sunflower, alfalfa, and they have Extend and Liberty Link brand soybeans, and they deliver. Plus, ask Select Ag about crop protection as well. Select Ag, 218-936-4026. Talk to the Seed Specialist, Select Ag in Mahnomen.
In-game update today brought to you by Linfors Insurance Agency. It is Red Lake County leading Park Christian 16-6. There's about a minute left in the second quarter. Breckenridge leading Otter Tail Central over in Section 6A by a score of 7-0 at halftime. Again, our in-game update brought to you by the Linfors Insurance Agency. Nelson goes Twins on the trips on the right side. Receiver left. Back to pass. Nelson looking downfield. And now steps up, and Lutka's going to catch him out across the 35 at the 36. Short gain on the play, about 3 yards for Connor Nelson. And that's going to do it for the first half of action. So one in the books. 1 half in the books. We're going to send her down to the field here in just a little bit and get our halftime coach's comments. Thunderbirds leading 34-0 here at the half. And down to the field, Tommy Hodak is with Paul Tingham.
Right, going here. But reading me there, Sean?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, it's cut up in this first half.
Thunderbirds are really good. So they're kind of taking to us physically here. We're having a tough time trying to get anything going. Defensively, they've been tough all season. They've given up, 14 points all year, I think. So we've got a couple first downs, but we're having a real tough time sustaining things here. So, yeah, they're a really excellent football team, and we're struggling right now. So we just got to figure something out and come up with some stops. But yeah, excellent football team. Credit.
All right, yeah, and like I said, assess maybe in the second half, maybe some changes, and best of luck here in the second half here, Coach.
Hey, thanks.
All right, back to you, Sean. Thanks.
That is Paul Tingham. He's the head coach of the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. We're at the half. We'll take a break, come back. Halftime report starts up next at the half. Mahnomen-Waubun leading Ada-Borup-West 34-0 on Gold 101.5 KRJM, Mahnomen, Minnesota, and yourliveevent.com.
The Thunderbird Booster Club is proud to support and cheer on the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. The Thunderbird Booster Club encourages everyone to show your Thunderbird spirit. Stop by the Waubun School Store. Check out all of the new clothing and gear available to show your Thunderbird pride. Let's go, Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. A cheer from the Thunderbird Booster Club.
Visser Grading is the official grader of Norman County Raceway and the Red River Valley Speedway. Bruce and Adam thank the area townships for the continued relationship and the opportunity to blade and grade the area township roads. Visser Grading keeps the roads safe for your travels, and they ask everyone to please drive safe and report any problems to keep everyone else safe as well. For grading services, contact Bruce Visser at 218-415-0191.
When you have a project that requires rock, gravel, crushed asphalt, or crushed concrete, or you need some trenching work done, call Visser Trenching of Ada. They'll move the dirt, they'll haul the rock, they'll take care of you. They do a great job. Call Visser Trenching Ada, 784-4381. Good luck, teams, from everyone at Visser Trenching.
These years are a stepping stone for a bright future at the Mahnomen-Waubun White Earth School District. They work hard to make a positive influence on the students from grade school all the way up to high school. Without guidance and leadership, life after high school can be even tougher. Skills and work ethics taught at the Mahnomen-Waubun White Earth School District make this process to adulthood easy. Good luck to all the students throughout the school year from the entire staff and administration at the Mahnomen-Waubun White Earth School District.
For nearly 40 years, West Main Pizza has been serving up hot, delicious pizzas and other favorites, like sub sandwiches, calzones, chicken wings, pasta dishes, paninis, and more. With 2 locations on East Main in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth, we offer dine-in, takeout, and online ordering at westmainpizza.net. Discover more than just pizza at West Main Pizza in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth, your neighborhood favorite since 1986.
As life starts moving faster and faster, we need to make a choice. To move faster with it, or take a step back and enjoy life's moments. To marvel at the wonders around us, and remember just how beautiful White Earth Reservation can be. With over 1,300 square miles to explore in northern Minnesota, the endless possibilities of White Earth Reservation await you. Live here, work here, explore here. Explore more at whiteearth.com or on Facebook at White Earth Nation.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Halftime report here in Waubun, brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, the Joe McCullum Agency of Bijou and Detroit Lakes. Call Joe for a free quote, 218-844-5970. Joe McCullum and Farmers Union Insurance. Well, the first half, Mahnomen-Waubun leading as they got the scoring going on their first drive at 6:34. Mahnomen-Waubun's Brody Lutka, 1-yard touchdown run, a 54-yard drive, 12 plays. PAT was good on a step kick. It was 7-0. Thunderbirds scored again at 5:05 after a turnover. Mahnomen-Waubun's Blake McMullen, a 1-yard touchdown run. An 11-yard drive along with 2 plays. PAT good on a step kick. It was 14-0 Thunderbirds. They get one more in the first quarter at 1:54. It was McMullen to Zima, a 40-yard touchdown pass, a 40-yard drive, 1 play. PAT was no good. 20-0 after 1 quarter. Scoring again for the Thunderbirds in the second quarter at 7:41. This time, Mahnomen-Waubun's Blake McMullen to Tanner Steck, a 10-yard touchdown pass, a 42-yard drive, 4 plays. The 2-point conversion failed. It was 26-0. Thunderbirds would punch one more in here in the second quarter. 18 seconds remaining, and it would be McMullen, a 5-yard touchdown run, 36-yard drive, 6 plays. The 2-point conversion good on a McMullen to Lutka throw. 34-0 is our score here at the half, with Mahnomen-Waubun leading Ada-Borup-West. As we look inside the numbers, the Cougars are in the negatives here for the first half total numbers. They've got -6 yards here, -3 yards rather, in this first half. Through the air, it is Connor Nelson. He's 2 of 6 for 13 yards. Ames Facino, 1 catch, 9 yards. Braxton Hendricks with 1 catch for 4 yards. On the ground, though, 13 carries and -16 yards for the Cougars. Connor Nelson, 8 carries and -21. Ames Facino, he's got 3 yards rushing. Braxton Hendricks has 2 yards rushing. Cougars with 24 plays from the line of scrimmage. They have 2 first downs. They have 2 penalties total of 10 yards here in this first half. 2 turnovers, though. 2 costly fumbles resulting in Thunderbird scores. For Mahnomen-Waubun, 219 yards of offense thus far. On the ground, 27 carries, 128 yards. Blake McMullen, 11 carries, 32 yards and a touchdown. Brody Lutka, 5 carries, 33 yards and a touchdown. Tanner Steck, 3 carries for 20 yards here in this first half. And it is Zach Zimma, 1 carry for 10 yards. Manny Johnson, 6 carries for 33 yards. Through the air, Blake McMullen is a perfect 6 of 6 for 91 yards. He's also got 2 touchdowns in this first half. Tanner Steck, 3 catches for 43 yards and a touchdown. Zach Zimma's got 3 catches for 48 yards and a touchdown. Thunderbirds, 33 plays from the line of scrimmage. 9 first downs. They have 1 penalty, which was a 5-yarder. They have 1 turnover, which was a fumble here in the second quarter. Those are your first half numbers. The numbers here are part of our halftime report, which is brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance and the Joe McCullum Agency of Bijou and Detroit Lakes. Joe can offer you a free quote, 218-844-5970. We'll go to a break. When we come back, more to come. Halftime report here from Waubun continues, where the Thunderbirds lead the Cougars 34-0.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
The auto dealers of Ada are ready for fall with huge savings on all new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as huge savings on OEM parts and accessories. Lee Brothers Sales and Kelly's Chrysler Center have a nice selection of trucks, vans, SUVs, and cars, plus many fresh trade-ins and new 2026 models available for order. You can see all their inventory online at LeeBrosAdaMN.com and Kelly'sChryslerCenter.com, or stop in and talk to one of their friendly salespeople. The auto dealers of Ada, serving the Red River Valley and Lakes Country for over 90 years.
Hi, this is Val from Ada-Borup-West. I want to say thank you for the support of the Ada-Borup-West School. The students, staff, administration, and leaders in the school are working together every day to make sure that the students are given every opportunity to succeed, and that is made possible from the support that the community has offered. From the Booster Club to the many other organizations and groups that have come together, thank you from all of us at Ada-Borup-West School, home of the Cougars.
Cooler weather is coming. Make sure your home stays cozy and efficient with blow-in insulation from Ada Building Center. Ada Building Center has received a huge truckload shipment of blow-in insulation. You'll now get better pricing and more ways to save. With every insulation purchase, the use of the blower is absolutely free. Lower your heating costs and keep those dollars in your pocket. Blow-in insulation. Now's the time to buy from Ada Building Center, Highway 200 East Edge, Ada.
Egg Country offers a wide range of internal growth. If you have a goal in mind and you put your mind to it, your successes can be endless.
There are so many jobs within this company that you can rotate into.
I like challenges. Egg Country gives me challenges.
Yeah, Egg Country is a great place to work. There's plenty of flexibility. You're never tied to your desk. There's a team here that is always there for you.
Yeah, grab your role and run with it. And always be aware of the opportunities because they're in front of you.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
All Works Underground Utilities, LLC specializes in directional boring and plowing of underground utilities. Contact Dylan Stevens, 218-261-3090. Power lines, communications, water and sewer lines. All Works LLC can get the job done. All Works LLC works with residential and construction contractors in Minnesota and North Dakota. Contact Dylan Stevens with All Works LLC, 218-261-3090. We'll send her down to the field. Tommy Hodek's got the head coach of the Thunderbirds, John Clark Jr.
All right, here joined with the head coach of the Thunderbirds, John Clark Jr. John, pretty dominant performance here as we are in week 2 of playoffs facing the Ada-Borup Cougars. Your thoughts here on the first half?
Think I lost my sideline guy there. Not sure what happened.
Hold on.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, we got you.
Let's try that again. We'll ask John for his thoughts on the first half.
Yeah, just a good solid first half. That first drive, we didn't get any big plays, but we just ground out first downs and got a touchdown, which is what you need to do in the playoffs. And then obviously the big turnover on the strip sack and fumble there and get up 2 scores right away. And then played with confidence from there on. I really like what how fast our defense is playing right now. We're not giving up much. I don't know if they've completed a couple passes for short yardage and not much in the run game. So very pleased first half.
Yeah, and like you said, it very dominant performance, but quick on the defense. That is for sure. Thoughts, I guess, going into the second half for adjustments?
No adjustments. Just want to play better, even cleaner. We had a couple bobble snaps and a fumble there, and just had some missed time plays. Just hoping to be much more efficient and crisp there, and keep playing that quick defense.
All right. Well, best of luck here, Coach, in the second half.
Thank you.
All right, back to you, Sean.
It's John Clark Jr. talking to us here at the half. Our halftime report again brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, the Joe McCullough Agency of Bijou and Detroit Lakes. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. Second half is next. At the half, Thunderbirds are leading the Cougars 34-0 on Gold 101.5, KRJ in Mahnomen, Minnesota, and YourLiveEvent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Could you use cash management tools for your farm or business? This is Nick Gordon with American Federal Bank in Ada. Please join our most successful customers in using our financial manager to help provide custom cash management solutions. These include Positive Pay, merchant services, sweeps, ACH, bill pay, wire transfers, and remote deposit. Stop by the bank today or give me a call at 784-7121. American Federal Bank in Ada, member FDIC.
Well, we're about set for the second half today on Gold 101.5, KRJM and YourLiveEvent.com. Sean Bierk, Tommy Hodek, the broadcast call. Aaron Gunther is my Your Live Event engineer. Thunderbirds will be kicking off to start the second half. Thanks to Farmers Union Insurance and the Joe McCullough Agency of Bijou and Detroit Lakes bringing us the halftime report. Second half kickoff brought to you by Gordon Construction, providing quality construction services to the entire area. Gordon Construction is a Native American-owned construction company based in Mahnomen. The second half kickoff brought to you by Gordon Construction of Mahnomen. So the Thunderbirds will be kicking off from the west end of the field. Sun is out here, Tommy. We got sunshine now. I got sunshine.
It does feel good, Sean. I'm not going to lie. I got my back to the wind now. Switch sides. Hopefully this will.
Well, we're going to try and make that. I don't know what's going on. Our microphone's getting spotty on us. Kick is away. Picked up by Kritzberger, and Kritzberger will look to advance this one. He's up to the 30-yard line, turning the corner, brought down at the 34-yard line, and that's where Ada-Borup-West will get their first offensive series of the second half.
Alton Savior there on the tackle there for the Thunder. And, yeah, I'm sorry, Sean. My microphone's cutting out in and out a little bit. We're pretty good right here, so I might just have to stop. So if a ref runs in, I'll just have to tell him, too bad. We're live on air here.
Yeah, if you got a chair, just sit right where you're at. Just sit down. Should be fine.
I'm going to hold up the tinfoil and the wire hanger. We're good.
I can't believe you didn't wear your tinfoil hat today. I can't believe it. Twins to the right side. Receiver to the left is Catlett. Nelson going to hand this one off, and this is Reyes. Reyes looks for room off the left side. Found a couple of yards as he's out across the 35 to about the 36, 37-yard line. So Reyes is slow to get up. He picks up about 2 yards, and Rudy Reyes still down now he's up, and he'll trot off.
Physical game here today as we're seeing a lot of up front hits and hard hits there. Crosses there, as we talked about right before the half, had suffered an injury. Do see him back in there now.
Natan Visser checking in. Our substitutions brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall, the best drywall around. 218-204-0143. Corey Berry Drywall of Ogama. So receiver left, receiver right. Visser is going to come to the right side as well. They go split backs with Hendricks and Facino. Nelson right between them. They hand it off. This is Facino, and he fights his way for a couple. He's shy of the 40-yard line, maybe a gain of 2 there, as Ames Facino found a couple.
Brings up about 3rd and 5 here for the Cougars, as Facino able to get a couple on that play. And, yeah. Ball is at the 40-yard line. 34-0, Thunderbirds lead. They're going to send Kritzberger and Hendricks to the left, Catlett to the right. 2 running backs, Nelson in the gun. This is a hand. Nope, this is Nelson looking and throws this one in the flats. It's complete to Facino, who gets a first down, and he's out to the 46-yard line. That's a pass completion of 6 yards to Facino, and that'll move the chains. Nice play there by Nelson, able to.
We're going to just have you keep moving around. Somewhere's got to work. That ain't it. So we're going to keep working with Tommy's microphone here. And I don't know why it's not quite working like it was. So Nelson back in the gun, high snap. They're going to pitch this one. It's almost taken away, and it was taken away. The pitch went in the air, and Dylan McMullen stepped in front of it. The pitch was way up high, and Dylan McMullen just simply jumped up and grabbed the pitch himself.
It's an unbelievable play there. John McMullen running in backfield, and Miles Cross and him had a little battle, a hand battle, and that time Dylan McMullen able to pull that one away. Big turnover now for the Thunderbirds.
They'll have it at the 36-yard line of the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. 1st and 10 for the Thunderbird offense as McMullen leads them up. 9:39 to play, 3rd quarter. McMullen going to keep it himself, running to his right, looking for room, and he's going to be caught from behind, but he's inside the 35 to about the 33-yard line. He'll be about a 5-yard pickup for Blake McMullen.
2nd down for the Birds.
We may have to have you just come back onto this side, Tommy. I'm not sure what the best solution is here, but we'll figure it out here as it's 2nd down and 5 with 9:14 to go here in this 3rd quarter of action. McMullen will lead him up to the line. MacArthur goes wide to the right side. 2 wings with Steck and Zima. Lutka's the lone back, and this is McMullen keeping it. And boy, Brody Lutka got there so quick, I thought he was offsides. As McMullen gets to the 30-yard line, it'll be a gain of 1 for Blake McMullen. But boy, Lutka fired out of there with a little bit of juice.
Yeah, he did there, Sean, as he popped right up out of his stance there, able to make a nice hole there for McMullen, as McMullen able to get a couple on the play.
You're making your way around the end zone. Huffing and puffing. McMullen under center, and the hard count. Here comes the flags, and it's encroachment on the Cougars. Yeah. He got there. And the Thunderbirds are going to get a first down out of it as the ball is marked just shy of the 25 at about the 24. It'll be 1st and 10.
Thunderbirds able to capitalize on a freebie there, that one. So a new fresh set of downs.
Up to the line, they'll come with Steck going wide to the Zima wide to the left side. Split backs, Manny Johnson in substitutions brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall. Handoff goes to Manny Johnson. Johnson dives inside the 20 to about the... Yeah, they're marking right at the 20-yard line, so he'd be good for about a gain of 6 on first down for Manny Johnson.
That time 52 on the roster. I do not have a 52 on my roster. Kelby Johansson, who's wearing number 23 today.
But I think he maybe went back to 52.
Oh, well, there you go then.
So, yeah, I think he switched back.
Why wouldn't you?
McMullen under center, 2nd down and 4. Handoff goes to Manny Johnson, straight ahead running for Manny Johnson inside the 10 to about the 7-yard line. He'll have a 1st down, and he picks up about 14. And it'll be a fresh set of downs, 1st and goal.
Yeah, Manny Johnson just putting the Jets on there before Braxton Hendricks, along with Connor Nelson, able to bring him down. But, boy, and they are very happy they did. Otherwise, Johnson could still be running.
7-12 here in this 3rd quarter of action. Update, Red Lake County leading Park Christian 22-6. Here is a handoff. I think it was Brody Lutka got stood up right at the line. Maybe give him one on a fall forward. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, Mertz along with Crocious there able to stop Lutka right at the line of scrimmage there. He was going nowhere.
So to bring up 2nd down and goal, the ball is right around that 7-yard line, 6-7-yard line. Johnson coming out, Manny Johnson coming out, Gavin MacArthur back in. Our substitutions, again, brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall of Ogama, 218-204-0143. MacArthur goes wide to the right side. Zima and Steck become the wings, and Lutka's the lone back. Under center will go Blake McMullen. Looking it over, 2nd and goal, man in motion is Steck, and this is a handoff that goes, to Zima, and Zima is stuck immediately. Cautious almost blew that play up in the backfield, and it's a loss of 2 plays by Zach Zima, and again, that all started with Miles Cautious up front.
It did there, Sean. It allowed Ames Facino able to get in the backfield there to wrap up Zima as he came across. And, boy, a shout out to Christy Bement there, giving Dave Peterson a Cadbury egg for me on the sideline, and it was warm. I asked Dave if he just laid that thing or not, but it felt like it is, so I'm going to let it cool down before I eat it.
Nice. 3rd down and goal. Ball's back at about the 9-yard line. McMullen directing traffic. McMullen back to pass. They're going to throw this one up, and Steck had it and dropped it in the end zone. Brings up a 4th down. That one hit Steck right in the fingers. Did a nice job of turning around to get to the ball, but just didn't hold on.
Yeah, tried to adjust his body there, but one thing when I'm looking at the angle here, Sean, Steck having to turn around, look directly right into that sun, and boy, I tell you what, that can burn the eyes. I know from experience, but. Anyway, so now a chance here for a field goal.
Field goal unit is on. So this will be, let's see here, about a, ball's marked at the 9. Be about a 24-yard field goal. Kick is up, and the kick is good. The field goal is good, and 24-yarder there for the Thunderbirds. 5:14 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Thunderbirds lead the Cougars 37-0.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
So the Thunderbirds kick a field goal with 5:14 3rd quarter, a 24-yard field goal from Tanner Steck. 8 plays, drive covered 26 yards. It's 37-0 Thunderbirds. So Steck will kick it away. And this one's kicked along the ground. It'll be picked up in the wedge by, looks like Rudy Reyes got it. Bounces off a 1, bounces off a 2. Finally wrapped up around the 38-yard line. That is where the Cougars will have it, 1st and 10.
Yeah, that time Gavin MacArthur able to bring him down. But boy, I tell you what a pop there that we saw Rudy Reyes take as kind of got him off kilter there and kind of fell right into McMullen's arm or into MacArthur's arms. And so now we will see the Cougars taking over at about the 39-yard line.
5:08 to go, third quarter. A 37-0 lead for the Thunderbirds. Nelson's in the gun, trips their Twins to the left side. High snap, hands it off. Here is Rudy Reyes. Reyes is tripped up right on the 40-yard line. Manny Johnson brings them down. It'll be a short gain for Reyes, 1 yard.
Yeah, Johnson just coming in off of that linebacker position and able to get to that backfield there, tripping up Reyes. And boy, I tell you what, Reyes fighting hard just to get that yard and a half there. But beautiful play there defensively by Manny Johnson.
Johnson has played well here on both sides of the ball. Defensively, though, he's been all over the place. Nelson back to the gun. Twins right, receiver left. Two backs in the backfield with Reyes and Facino. Back to pass. Nelson rolling, now in trouble. Steps up in the pocket, and Gavin MacArthur caught him. And MacArthur got him from behind. And MacArthur playing a little bit of a different position. Gets to Nelson first. It's a loss of 3 on the play. Brings up a 3rd and long.
Yeah, MacArthur normally a defensive back playing corner, playing a little bit more on the kind of a defensive end here today. And like I said, having himself a very big day as well.
Yeah, almost playing more like an outside linebacker / bandit here for this Thunderbird defense. 3rd down at about 12. Catlett to the near side. Reyes and Kritzberger along with Hendricks to the left. Facino over there as well. Nelson back to pass, looking, pressure. Now he throws this one, and it is complete to Facino. Makes the catch at about the 48-yard line. Picks up 10 yards. He's still a couple of yards shy of the 1st down.
Yeah, that time there, Facino able to haul that one in. That was close to the ground there, Sean, as Nelson just cocked back and threw that one like a Brett Favre dart.
So it'll be 4th and about 1. Long one, 3:17, clock running, 37-0. Thunderbirds leading here on Gold 101.5, KRJM, and yourliveevent.com. Thanks for tuning in today to high school football, Section 8A football, where this game moves on to play for the section title Thursday night in the Fargo Dome. They'll go for it on 4th and short. Catlett to the near side, trips on the left side. Nelson in the gun. Nelson back to pass, looks, delivers, and the pass falls short. It may have been tipped at the line. It's incomplete, and the Cougars will turn it over on downs.
Yeah, ball intended there for, well, it looked like Catlett there, but falls past Catlett and bounces right before Rudy Reyes. So turnover there for the Cougars, and now Thunderbirds back on offensive possession here, leading 37-0 with 2:47 left in this 3rd quarter.
Field position has been a big part of this one today. The Thunderbirds have only started in their own field position one time here today. They've been in Ada-Borup-West territory every other drive of the game. Tatum Bement sprinting off the field. Now Tatum Bement sprinting onto the field. Tatum Bement, the tackle, was not going to play, and then he was going to play. Now the ball was... So they blew the whistle. The ball was loose. And it was still loose. I think it was a loss of 2.
It was a fumbled snap there, Sean. And the ball was loose. I don't know what happened there.
I don't know, but I know that Tatum Bement just ran about 30 yards to get on and off and on the field. It'll be 2nd down and 12. 2:18 to go, 3rd quarter. Keenan Goodwin into the ball game. He's the receiver to the left side. Our substitutions are brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall of Ogama. Cade Wallace is now the quarterback as the Thunderbirds subbing out. Wallace throws this one in the middle. Ethan Jackson with the little seam route, and he's going to have a 1st down. Makes the catch, and it's good for a gain of 13, and Ethan Jackson
nice
moves
little
the chains.
Tight end look in there for Jackson before Braxton Hendricks able to bring him down. Cougars, and just a quick little throw there directly into the wind as this wind really starting to pick up, Sean. Went from an east wind, now pretty much straight south.
Drayton Tibbetts is the running back now, and again, our substitutions brought to you by Corey Berry and Corey Berry Drywall. Cade Wallace on the keeper running to his right. He is going to make his way inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line. A short gain there for Cade Walls, brings up second down after a gain of 3.
Yeah, that time Mertz able to bring him down there along with, looks like Reyes defensively for the Cougars. So second and about 7 here for the Thunderbirds.
So the Thunderbirds, some different players out there, and we'll get some more names and numbers out to you. MacArthur is now the wing. Drayton Tibbetts is the, and we got motion up front.
All sorts of laundry on the field.
I think the Thunderbirds maybe got going a little bit early, and that is the case. It'll be second penalty for a total of 10 yards today on the Thunderbirds.
Yeah, that time basically the whole offensive line except for the center and left guard jumped and took off.
One of those situations where everybody, not everybody was on the same page there. Goodwin wide rights. They go double wing set. Tibbetts is the running back. Walsh under center. And this is a handoff that goes to Drayton Tibbetts, and Tibbetts going to pick up about 2 yards on the carry. There wasn't much there.
Yeah, Drayton Tibbetts met right at the line of scrimmage there by Lucas Mertz there. Took a big pop and gained maybe back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a yard past that. So third and we'll call her 9 here, Sean, for the Thunderbirds.
24 seconds to go third quarter. Thunderbirds leading 37-0, and they're going to opt to just not even run a play. They're going to let the clock run out and go to the fourth quarter. So we go to the fourth. On your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard after 3 quarters of play, Mahnomen-Waubun leading Ada-Borup-West 37-0.
When you're on your way to the lake for a day of fishing, no matter what season it is, you need to stop by Bones 113 Bait and Tackle on Highway 113 east of Waubun. Bones carries a great supply of live, fresh bait. He has all of the fishing supplies and tackle you need to be successful on the water. Bones also has grocery items, gas at the pump, off sale, and so much more. Stop by on your way to the lake. Bones 113 Bait and Tackle, Highway 113 east of Waubun.
When you experience the loss of a loved one, you can trust the Cease Family Funeral Homes to guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that celebrates the unique life being honored. The staff at Cease Family Funeral Homes is committed to providing your family with the highest quality care and service in your time of need, and they take pride in their responsibility to lighten your burden as you take the first steps toward healing. Located in Black Duck, Bemidji, Cass Lake, Park Rapids, and Nevis, Cease Family Funeral Homes.
Sophomore cheerleaders, Dawn Evilly Racine, daughter of Dawn and Mark Racine. Ashlyn Ackaby, daughter of Jessica Jackson and Michael Ackaby.
Well, we move on to the fourth quarter of play. The Thunderbirds lead the Cougars 37-0. Some different players. Hunter Lefstead into the ball game for the Thunderbirds. Also out there is they moved Peyton Racine up to the offensive line. So our substitutions again, they're brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall. Cade Walsh, your quarterback under center for the Thunderbirds. Receiver to the left, double wing set is Gavin MacArthur back to pass. Walsh rolling to his left. Now throws this one, and the pass complete to Ethan Jackson. Jackson makes one miss. Jackson still on his feet. Ethan Jackson's into the end zone for a touchdown. What a great move by Ethan Jackson. Sidestep, hopped over one, and the touchdown is good. It's a 37-yard completion for the score.
Yeah, big play there by Ethan Jackson. Walsh able to the ball right where it needs to be. And Jackson able to just jump over the defender and for an arm tackle, able to get upfield and into the end zone.
So Walsh to Jackson, 37 yards. Wow, what a great run there by Ethan Jackson. So they'll go for 2. Walsh throws a quick hitter, and it's thrown behind the intended receiver. The 2-point conversion, no good. On your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, 11:47 to play, and Mahnomen-Waubun leading Ada-Borup-West 43-0.
For superior drywall installation and so much more, contact Corey Berry with Corey Berry Drywall, 218-204-0143. Corey does drywall work, framing, hanging, tape, texture, and paint. It's superior installation with superior results.
Corey Berry with Corey Berry Drywall. Call him today, 218-204-0143. Superior drywall installation from Corey Berry Drywall.
Joe Bush, Amber Hill, and Joseph Bush. Jameson Leduc, and Nina Rushmeyer, Amos Leduc, and Mike Vale. Dave DeMare, Clint DeMare, and Tiffany Hopen. And the rest of our cheerleaders.
Well, the Thunderbirds scoring here in the fourth quarter. Cade Walls to Ethan Jackson, a 37-yard touchdown pass, a 48-yard drive, 6 plays, a 2-point conversion, no good. 43-0 Thunderbirds leading. So Steck will kick it away. Kritzberger, Nelson, and Hendricks are back deep for the Cougars. 11:47 to play here in this one.
Beck Xavier and Nick Xavier. Emma Smith.
So teeing it up is Tanner Steck.
Racine. Don and Mark Racine.
And it is
CJ Jackson and Chris Lavoie.
kick away. It's going to be bounced along the ground and finally picked up by Kritzberger. Here comes Kritzberger looking for room in the middle, and he's going to be tackled shy of the 30 at about the 29-yard line. The Cougars will start 1st and 10, about their own 29.
Yeah, nice little return there by Kritzberger before Manny Johnson able to get downfield and wrap him up. So ball be spotted, would you say a 37-yard line, Sean?
27.
27, that's what I meant to say.
And Red Lake County still leading Park Christian 22-6. The score, that one being played over in Red Lake Falls. The winner of that game will meet up with the winner of this game for the Section 8A championship. So the Cougars have the football. And they'll come to the line. Nelson will go to the gun. Thunderbirds, second string defense in there. Nelson in the shotgun. Reyes, the lone back to pass. Nelson looks downfield, delivers a shot that's complete to Braxton Hendricks. Hendricks makes the catch. And it'll be a short gain of 4 on the pass completion.
Yeah, nice little completion there. Hendricks before Drayton Tibbetts able to bring him down. And, the last time Nelson able to, when this team met here back on the 15th of October, and a little bit of an aerial attack there. But again, we talked a little bit about this win today, taking some of that opportunity away as the Cougars still trying to put something in the air, but a lot of pressure here this time from the Thunderbirds.
Reyes on the left side along with Hendricks. They've got also Facino and Kritzberger. Nelson delivers a pass that's complete to Ames Facino, and he's out to the 45-yard line. That'll be good for a first down as he picks up about 8 yards on the completion, and that'll move the chains for the Cougars.
Yeah, beautiful throw there by Nelson as looked like Alton Savior able to make the tackle here for the Thunderbirds. Moves the chains for the Cougars. 1st and 10 now from the 45.
9:40 to play here in this football game. 43-0 Thunderbirds leading today on Gold 101.5, KRJM, and YourLiveEvent.com. Facino, Reyes, Catlett to the left, Kritzberger and Hendricks to the right. Actually, they're going to spread Facino wide to the right side in a slot. In the gun goes Nelson. He'll drop back to pass. Looks to the right, rolling to the right. Throws this one. It's incomplete over the head of Braxton Hendricks. An incompletion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down.
Yeah, Nelson is trying to make a pass on the run, which isn't always the easiest thing to do. End up floating the ball just a little high there out of the reach of his receiver. So 2nd and 10 now for the Cougars.
Other players out there for the Thunderbirds right now is Isaac Carlock. He's in at a linebacker. Also out there, Bobby Kettle at a defensive back. Cade Wallace is the safety. They've got Alton Savior at a defensive end. Our substitutions brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall. Nelson back to pass. Pressure coming, steps up, got around 1, and now is going to be tackled in Mahnomen-Waubun territory across the 50 to the 48. That'll be a gain of 6 for Connor Nelson, and the Cougars will be faced with a 3rd down.
Yeah, that time Bobby Kettle there able to run him down along with Chase Kettle, and ball now spotted at about the 48-yard line here, brings up about 3rd and 4 for a yard to gain here. So see what the Cougars can come up with.
Chase Harlock maybe had a chance. He was kind of off balance. Couldn't quite get there. So now the Cougars are going to spread Hendricks along with Kritzberger and Facino on the right side. Catlett and Reyes to the left. Nelson throws this one, and it's incomplete. He was looking for the intended receiver. I believe that was Casper. No, it was Ames Facino. It was just out of his reach, and it's 4th down.
Boy, and that time you saw Logan Abdu just come flying up on that far left side there. Instant pressure, and Nelson lucky to get that one out as he had to go rapid fire on that play.
7:25 as the clock will just run the rest of this one out. 4th down and about a long 3. Hendricks and Kritzberger to the right. Catlett and Facino to the left. Reyes the lone back. Nelson's back to pass. Throws this one, and it is complete. Nice catch there by, it was Tyler Catlett that made the catch. And that is good for a 1st down as he picks up 6 yards on the completion.
Yeah, just a nice little slant, inside slant there, and ball perfectly thrown there. And Catlett with a great catch there right above his head, able to pull that one down and gets the 1st down for the Cougars.
Ball is at the 41-yard line of the Thunderbirds as the Cougars offense will come to the line. Catlett goes wide left. Hendricks, Kritzberger right. They'll keep Facino and Reyes in the backfield. Nelson going to hand this one off to Reyes. Is able to slide past one and then finally caught up with inside the 35 at the 34-yard line. But a good run on 1st down. 7 yards there for Rudy Reyes.
Yeah, Reyes basically just going to hit the jets, or Isaac Harlock was able to grab his jersey momentarily just to kind of slow his momentum so other Thunderbirds could get there. Otherwise, Reyes, like I said, could have came off that left side and been gone.
Ball is inside the 35 at the 34-yard line. Offense will come to line. Again with Hendricks and Kritzberger going to the right and Catlett to the left. Facino and Reyes stay in the backfield. Nelson in the gun. Nelson hands it off to Reyes. Reyes has a little seam to run through. He's got a 1st down. He's inside the 25-yard line to about the 24. Marked in the 22. It's a gain of 11 there for Rudy Reyes. And that's a 1st down for the Cougars.
Yeah, and that time Tingham just electing to go with something that worked, and 2 plays in a row there. Reyes able to hit the hole a little bit better that time, get upfield, and get a 1st down for the Cougars.
They'll stay with the spread offense, and Nelson in the gun, Facino and Reyes in the backfield. And this is a handoff that goes to Reyes, and this time he's caught in the backfield. Alton Savior was the first guy there. Savior was able to get off the edge and make the play for no gain.
Yeah, Savior there just kind of using that long frame. They're able to get into the backfield, bring down Reyes, and no gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 now for the Cougars.
Under 5 to play, 4:55 remaining in the ball game. 43-0. Thunderbirds lead the Cougars. Reyes and Kritzberger and Hendricks all going to the right this time in a trips formation. They keep Catlett and Facino on the left. 2nd down and 10. Nelson in the gun, back to pass, looking out, looking now, delivers, and that one is complete to Facino, and Harlock was there. Actually, it was the Harlocks that were there that time, and he's inside the 20 to about the 19, short gain of 3.
Yeah, defensively, what a family affair there that was, as Chase and Isaac able to converge there and bring him down. Pick up of a few on the play, bring up 3rd and about 7.
3rd down, ball is at the 19-yard line, 4:10 to go, and a 43-0 lead for the Thunderbirds. Cougars will come to the line with Catlett going wide right this time. They'll spread Reyes going to the left. Nelson in the gun, nobody in the backfield. Nelson rolling to his left. Here comes pressure as now he'll deliver the ball, and that was almost picked off. Cade Walsh. Walsh had a chance, and it hit him right in the hand. Connor Nelson took a shot from Logan Abdu, and he's slow to get up. And Walsh almost picked that off.
Boy, I tell you what, Cade Walsh just about, like I said, able to pick that one off with a lot of room in front of him. But, boy, I tell you what, he is upset with himself. And as you mentioned, Nelson taking a hard hit there at the end of that play.
So brings up a 4th down and 7. The ball at the 19-yard line. 3:21 to go here in the 4th quarter of action. A 43-0 lead for the Thunderbirds as the clock rolling. 4th down play here for the Cougars. Reyes And now putting the 23 back on is Kujansen. They got 4 on the right side. Back to pass. Kritzberger has to step up. Now here's Kasper Kritzberger. Kritzberger is able to get around 1, and he's going to have a first down as Bobby Kettle makes the tackle, but at the 10-yard line, it is a gain of 10 there for Kritzberger.
Yeah, they just tried to spread the offense out there and kind of overload on the far right side. Kritzberger able to make a few things happen on his feet there, getting upfield, and new fresh set of downs for the Cougars. And now we're going to see Nelson coming back in at the quarterback position.
This is the 13th play of this drive. For the Cougars, it's 1st and goal from about the 9-yard line. Nelson back in. Nelson handing it off to Reyes, and Reyes to the 8. And again, that time, there was Alton Savior making a tackle along with Logan Abb doing a nice job. No gain.
Yeah, trying to make a big defensive stand here. 2nd and goal here for the Cougars as Thunderbirds, like I said, trying to bend but not break.
Hayden Bement checking in up front. Came in for Racine. Twins right, receiver left. Facino and Reyes in the backfield. 2nd down. Nelson going to roll out to pass. Looking. Now pressure coming from Lefstead. Now he's going to tuck and run. And boy, a big hit. Drayton Tibbetts just unloaded on Connor Nelson. Holy moly's.
Jeez. Yeah, that's Drayton Tibbetts. I don't know who got hit harder, was Nelson or Tibbetts there, as Drayton Tibbetts even kind of walking around a little wobbly. Is what a collision we just saw, Sean.
Drayton Tibbetts is wondering what area code he's in right now. There's a timeout on the field. We'll take it. Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, 1:19 to play. Thunderbirds lead 43-0.
At Deerwood Bank, we believe in the power of community. That's why we're committed to supporting our youth, both on the field and in the classroom. Whether it's sponsoring local sports teams or funding educational programs, we've been dedicated to helping our future leaders grow and succeed since 1910. Because at Deerwood Bank, we know that investing in our youth is investing in a brighter tomorrow. Visit us in our Ogama office or at any of our 14 Minnesota locations. Deerwood Bank, banking made nice and simple. Member FDIC.
43-0, Thunderbirds leading the Cougars. 1:19 to play. Cougars have it 3rd and goal. The ball is marked right around that 10-yard line after a big hit by Drayton Tibbetts on quarterback Connor Nelson.
Yeah, that was a bit of a pop, Sean.
There was all kinds of snot bubbling going on in that.
I almost needed a Kleenex just watching that one.
Yeah, there was a little pop there. Nelson stays in, though. Facino and Reyes are in the backfield. They got twins left with Catlett and Hendricks. Kritzberger to the right. This is a little end around reverse and a nice block. But Kritzberger is going to be brought down at about the 5-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but a penalty flag is thrown.
Flag on the field.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the flag is there.
And it's a block in the back going against the Cougars. Illegal block. 10-yard penalty. So they'll move this one back 10 yards, and it'll be 3rd down from the 20-yard line. 3rd and goal from the 20 with 1:10 to play.
Yeah, had a little trickery on that play and able to almost make something happen. But like you said, a little block in the back ends up bringing that one back quite a ways. So 3rd down now for the Cougars.
Up to the line comes the Cougars. 3rd down and goal from the 20. Nelson in the gun. He's got Facino and Hendricks in the backfield. Now Reyes back there as well. And here's back to pass. Nelson has to scramble in trouble. Got away from 1, got away from 2. Nelson going to throw this one down the field. It's going to be caught. And Facino fighting for yards. He's near the goal line. Thunderbirds had several people on Nelson. Just couldn't get to him. It'll be 4th down as he makes a catch at about the 5, a gain of 15.
Well, we talked about his elusiveness there, Sean, earlier, and we saw that the last time that they played. He's able to make things happen, keeping his eyes downfield that time and making a connection all the way down to the 5-yard line here. So now 4th and goal for the Cougars.
Probably the last play of the game here with 12 seconds. Nelson, little end around. They're going to duck it out and ain't going anywhere. Is caught. Hendricks makes the tackle. They don't get in, and over on downs as Braxton Hendricks couldn't get there, and that's going to do it. The football game is over. So the Thunderbirds hold the Cougars out, and they get the win here tonight, 43-0. As the Thunderbirds will move on. They're 9-0. Ada-Borup-West ending their regular season at 4-6. And the Thunderbirds will play for a section championship next Thursday. We'll take a break. We're going to come back and we'll get into our post-game report. Final tonight, or today from Waubun, it is Mahnomen-Waubun over Ada-Borup-West. 43-0 on Gold 101.5 KRJM and YourLiveEvent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Kyle Larson here for Franson Bank and Trust. We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Franson Bank and Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Gordon Construction of Mahnomen is a Native American-owned business proudly operating on the White Earth Indian Reservation since 1983. As a bonded general contractor, Gordon Construction provides years of experience in large, detailed, and within-budget projects. Gordon Construction is committed to the safety of its employees and the environment of its work sites. To learn more about Gordon Construction of Mahnomen, visit gcmahnomen.com or call 218-935-2191.
This is Kenley Walling, the Activities Director at Ada-Borup-West School. These activities wouldn't be possible without the Booster Club members and businesses who made contributions of money and time to Ada-Borup-West School. The Booster Club supports band, FFA, FCCLA, elementary football, the school library, and much more. Thanks to the Booster Club and their members for their support, and roll Cougs.
Embrace the joy of community at Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. Three main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
Oh, I gotta push the right buttons. You may have to come closer over this way, Tommy. Well, we get into our game summary here today. The summary is brought to you by TDS Fertilizer and Trucking in Fertile, part of our post-game report, which is brought to you by Franzen Investment Services and Kurt Filling, your wealth advisor. Today, the Thunderbirds winning 43-0. Scoring got going in the first quarter. Thunderbirds at 6:34. Lutka, a 1-yard touchdown run, 54-yard drive. PAT was good. It was 7-0. Thunderbirds get another one with a Blake McMullen 1-yard touchdown run at 5:05. PAT was good. 14-0 midway through the first. One more in the first quarter, 154. McMullen to Zima, 40-yard touchdown pass, a 40-yard drive as the Thunderbirds led 20-0 at the end of the first quarter. Second quarter, Thunderbirds on the board again. Thunderbirds with a pass from McMullen to Steck. 10-yard touchdown pass, a 42-yard drive. The two-point conversion was no good. It was 26-0. One more in the second quarter. 18 seconds to play in the second. It was McMullen, a 5-yard touchdown run, a 36-yard drive. The two-point conversion good from McMullen to Lutka, 34-0 Thunderbirds at the half. Third quarter, Thunderbirds get a field goal at 5:14. Tanner Steck, a 24-yard field goal. 8 plays. It was 37-0. One more in the fourth quarter. This time, Cade Walsh comes in. He tosses one to Ethan Jackson, a 37-yard touchdown pass, a 48-yard drive. 43-0 the final here as the Thunderbirds are 9-0. They'll play for a Section 8A championship next Thursday. Ada-Borup-West ends their season at 4-6. We're going to send it down to the field as our stars of the game are brought to you by Pinehurst Resort in beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. And Tommy Hodek's got our stars.
All right, Sean, joined here with stars of the game from the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, victorious today here over the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Blake McMullen, senior quarterback. Blake, I tell you what, another dominant performance here by this special Thunderbirds team here this year. Your thoughts after this one?
Yeah, we came out right away. We were hot and got things rolling, got a couple scores, and just never gave them any chance of hope.
You as a starter, this will be your third chance here, or as you chase another section championship. This will be fifth in a row here for the Thunderbirds over at the Fargo Dome. What kind of goes through your head is another opportunity to maybe punch your ticket, or a chance to punch your ticket to go to the state.
Yeah, it's been the goal since day one of every season, go win the section championship, and we know what it takes, so we have to have a good week of practice next week and come prepared next Thursday.
All right, well, I certainly wish you the best of luck here, Blake.
Thank you.
All right, next we got little brother Dylan McMullen here. Dylan, like I said, this season, I guess you've definitely made a voice for yourself. Today had a big play there, able to fight one away for a big turnover in the backfield. Your thoughts here after this one?
Yeah, we've been working hard in practice, and I don't know if that takeaway was luck or skill or a little bit of both, but I got it, so.
Well, I've seen your mom and dad, fight over, some supper, so maybe like last piece of toast or Oreo. So maybe you learned it from them. I think your mom won that battle, by the way.
No, I don't know. It's usually me and Blake, but I usually come out on top with Blake.
Well, congratulations here, and congratulations on moving on to a section championship.
Thank you.
All right, Ethan Jackson joined here with me. And Ethan, boy, I tell you what, big play for you here in this second half, as able to pull in a reception there, jump over or hurdle a defender, and waltz into the end zone for a big score. Your thoughts here after a big victory over the Ada-Borup-West Cougars?
It was really good for us playing. We all blocked really well, read really well, and we learned as we went on.
All right, and as you prepare for a big game here in the Fargo Dome, what are some things that, you feel that you guys might need to work on here as you enter into a section championship opportunity?
Probably communication. Communication is probably our biggest thing that we need to worry about right now, and where we're blocking.
All right. Well, I wish you guys the best of luck here, and we will see you next week.
Yeah, see you.
All right, Caden Bartness. Caden, you've played just an absolute excellent game, excellent season here this year. And, boy, I tell you what, especially the second half, you were all over the place there in the backfield and just making some disruptions here defensively. Your thoughts here after a big victorious win?
It's all comes down to the team together. But to make plays, I guess I've just gotten through and lucky. Sometimes.
Well, it doesn't hurt to have a little bit of luck here, but once again, I've asked the other guys here too. What do you feel that you guys need to work on? As you enter into a big game here right now, it looks like Red Lake County is leading Park Christian as we had their last update. Certainly another team that you guys have faced once before, probably gave you the biggest challenge here this year. What do you guys feel that you need to do, and where's your mindset going into that game?
I think we need to work on our blocks and keeping our heads up, and then staying as a team and staying together.
All right, well, wish you the best of luck, and we'll see you over at the Fargo Dome.
Thank you.
All right, back to you there, Sean.
All right, thank you. Our stars of the game brought to you by Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Ada-Wash. From Ada-Borup-West, Ames Facino, Miles Crocious named to the stars of the game list here for today. Both played very well. So we're going to keep it right here because we got the head coach of the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Paul Tingham is up here, and we'll have a chance to chat with him. I'll hand him the microphone. Well, a tough ball game here today. You knew it was going to be a tough one coming in, and just couldn't get that offensive rhythm going here, I thought, today, and gave the Thunderbirds probably better field position, easy short field to work with today. Your thoughts after this one?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they're an excellent team, and, I'm not sure it really mattered where we gave them the football at. They're going to probably drive down and score. They're tough. I mean, I think everybody that's played against them this year has had a tough night of football. So, I mean, giving up 14 points on a season, that's kind of unheard of in 9 games. So, I told John on the way by there, I said it's going to be you and Minnesota in the championship. So we'll see if I'm a fortune teller here in about a month. But, they're a great team. We're not a bad team. We're not as good as we have been some years, but we're definitely not a bad football team. And they made us look like we are not even anywhere close to their league. So they played great football all season, and they continued tonight. So I mean, they're gonna make a run. So yeah. I just want to thank all of our seniors. Some of these kids have had some great careers. We're losing some 3.5 year starters to graduation this year. So I want to thank all of those guys for what they've done for our program. They got a lot to be proud of through the years, and didn't quit by any means this year tonight. So I want to thank those kids and their parents for their high school football careers.
I thought your defensive line did some really nice things. I thought, like I mentioned, Miles Crocious had a great game again. He's tough up front.
He makes some plays, but you guys are running your midline, your veer, you're reading them, and we'll make a play and it looks really good. And then the next play you go for 8 or 15 or 30. It's kind of what it is. You're running that option type football. You're going to make a play once in a while at the line of scrimmage, and he did that. A couple other guys did that for sure. Then next play McMullen reads it, and there they go.
Well, and you're a football team that you had to battle through injuries. You had kids that were out throughout the course of the season, and that's tough, especially when they're kids that are going to be on the field for you if they're healthy.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we had 3 seniors tonight. There would be 2 starters not playing. 2 didn't play the whole season. So, I mean, that's not an excuse. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered in the outcome of the football game by any means. But you definitely want to play with a full deck of cards. And we didn't. But, I'm not making excuses. Next man up and play football. And, wouldn't have made a difference in the game tonight for sure. These guys are rolling. So, football injuries. And actually, both the guys that are out with injuries, they weren't even football injuries. So, then our third one that was out was a football injury, but no excuses at all, and the guys played hard, and they played hard all season, and we just haven't had things go our way, and some of that's our own fault. We got to do things better and coach better and just play a little bit better. But we've had our chances. We've had some good close wins. We've had some tough close losses, and we're not used to those close losses the last few years, but we took a couple bumps this year, and the kids got to bounce back and react and play harder. We got to coach better, and at this point, it's on to next year.
Well, we'll reach out. We'll do a season-ending interview with you, Paul. I appreciate you stopping up here following the game today, and congratulations on a great season.
Hey, yeah, thank you, and good luck to Mahnomen-Waubun. They get a great team, and they're going to go a long ways. So, like I said, in my calls, them and Minnesota in the championship. So go for it. It'll be fun to watch them on the way.
Paul Tingham, head coach of the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, joining us here following the loss to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. We're going to step away. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We'll talk with head coach John Clark Jr. after this on Gold 1015 and YourLiveEvent.com. It's plumbing or heating. Call the professionals with Hoban's Plumbing and Heating. 218-983-3611. Hoban's Plumbing and Heating works with Ream water heaters, Temstar furnaces, and they also work with geothermal, northern heat pumps, and they have North Star water softeners that you can buy or rent. Whether it's plumbing or heating, contact the professionals with Hoban's Plumbing and Heating to get the job done. Hoban's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving the Lakes area and beyond for over 30 years. Call 218-983-3611. Post-game report continues as our post-game report brought to you by Kurt Fillion, your wealth advisor with Franzen Investment Services. We got the head coach of the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, John Clark Jr., joining us here following the victory over Ada-Borup-West today. Rays, boy, what a ball game. Your kids came out, and this was a pretty solid performance by your kids from start to finish. Your thoughts after this one?
Yeah, just like how we came out with focus and intensity and energy right from the start, like you said. And, you know, like I said at halftime, that it wasn't easy. That first drive, they made us work, but I thought our kids did a good job of just grinding out first downs and eventually punched it in and got the big turnover right away there on defense and dang near a scoop and score there for Logan. So obviously a short field there, punched it in, and then, you know, we just played with confidence from then on. And just like the speed that our defense played with today, I thought we were very comfortable what we were trying to do, and just, you know, played with speed and played confidently, and it was fun to watch our defense, I think. And, you know, offense, we made plays, but a lot of different kids had the ball in their hands and made plays, so good all-around team win.
You know, and you had different players that stepped up here on the defensive side. I thought Gavin MacArthur played great. You know, he came up with some big plays. Logan Abdu just about scored. I mean, just different kids, again, that step up and make big plays for you.
Yeah, I mean, and that, like, I mean, what, and I said, when you're playing fast on defense, good things happen, and Gavin certainly has speed. I mean, he comes off the edge pretty hard. He can cover, and once in a while we rush him, and, you know, with that speed, he gets to the quarterback a lot of the times. So, you know, and just I thought our coverage was very good. I mean, they just couple little holes that they found, but for the most part, we had them pretty well covered and good pass rush, and I thought we did a much better job this game of containing and not running beyond the quarterback, and got a bunch of sacks for big losses.
You know, offensively, again, you know, your kids did a nice job of reading things. You know, Ada-Borup-West's defensive line is a physical, big defensive line, and your kids did a good job of working around them for most of the game.
Absolutely. They got some dudes up there, and like I said, it wasn't easy by any means, and they played a little different defense than they did the first go-around, and, you know, again, our kids did a good job of adjusting to that and taking advantage of some things. So, you know, putting up 43 points is a good thing, or whatever it was, 40-some. And, you know, obviously, if you shut them out, you got a good chance to win, Sean. So
don't you ever call me that again.
I had Tommy over there staring at me, so.
Doe eyes.
Some kind of eyes. I don't know. But, no, just like I said, I'm very proud of the team and the effort and the execution. And, you know, hopefully we can continue to do this another week.
You know, and you get a chance to go back to the Fargo Dome and play for a section championship, and, you know, it's that's what the goal is, to keep moving forward and advancing on, and another chance to take that next step.
Right, you know, and that's always a goal of the kids, is to get to the Fargo Dome, and you know, we've been very fortunate that we've been there, we've gotten there, so our kids should know the routine. And I know one thing, we'll have a battle over there. We've got a lot of respect for that Red Lake County team. I heard they won, so you know, that will be a battle over there, and a very, very good high school football game.
Should be a lot of fun, Rays. I know, you know, you have a chance to play back inside, so I suppose running in the gym and doing all those things like that, the kids just got to be excited for that chance.
I don't know that they're excited for that, Sean, but they are excited for the chance. So, like I said, it's awesome opportunity to go play in that place. It's neat, and always fun to watch the freshmen who haven't been there down on the field, and we'll try to organize our little F-troop scrimmage at halftime of the game before, so they get to tackle and block and have some fun on the floor as well. So looking forward to it.
Rays, I appreciate it. Congratulations on the win, and we'll see you in the Fargo Dome on Thursday.
All righty. Thank you much, Sean.
You bet. Head coach of the Thunderbirds, John Clark Jr., joining us here following the victory over Ada-Borup-West here, 43-0. We'll take a break, come back. We'll get into our sub and our energy player and all that stuff. It comes your way next on the post-game report.
Catch all the action of the fall postseason for Minnesota and North Dakota high school football and volleyball on yourliveevent.com.
Going down the field, it's picked off here from Kindred. Tanning Johnson to the 30, to the 25. Johnson, could he go? Yes, sir! A 45-yard pick six. Ford takes it up, played high in the air by Horkin. Here's risky left side off of a touch. Kept alive Thornton. Now played high. Angle, Severson, smash! Count, good!
Check out the postseason schedule on yourliveevent.com.
Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou does it all. They provide full shop services for your tractors, combines, trucks, pickups, and cars. Their tire department carries a full line of name brand tires, and they've got state-of-the-art alignment equipment. And don't forget about the parts department. They have parts for just about anything, right down to your lawnmower. Call today, 218-935-2774. Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou. The Waubun Education Association would like to wish the best of luck to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbird teams and wish them the best of luck this season. Proud to cheer on and support the Thunderbird students in the classroom and in all extracurricular activities. Your hard work and dedication make them proud to work with you every day as part of the Waubun-Ogama-White Earth School District. Good luck and go Thunderbirds! From all
Subway Super Sub of the Game, part of our Friends and Investment Services. Kurt Filling, your wealth advisor, post-game report. The Subway Super Sub of the Game today. I gave it to Alton Savior. He came in and made some big plays down the stretch and played real well, so congratulations to Alton Savior. He's our Subway Super Sub of the Game. We'll get him a free 6-inch sub courtesy of Subway and Ada. They invite you to eat fresh. And our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Hey, life takes energy. Try Enbridge Energy. Enbridge Energy Player of the Game goes to Gavin MacArthur today. I thought he played with a lot of energy, did a great job, and boy, he made some big plays here throughout the game. So congratulations to Gavin MacArthur. He is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. We'll get him a T-shirt from Enbridge. Well, we can keep rolling here with our post-game report, which is brought to you by Kurt Fillion, your wealth advisor with Friends and Investment Services. And we'll start with numbers from the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. 84 yards of offense here today for the Cougars through the air. It was 65 yards of passing as making catches here. It was Tyler Catlett a catch for 6 yards. Braxton Hendricks had one catch for 4 yards. And it was Ames Facino. He had a nice day through the air as he ended up with 6 catches for 55 yards. On the ground, 25 carries, 19 yards. Rudy Reyes had 7 carries, 21 yards. It was Casper Kritzberger, 1 carry for 10 yards. Ames Facino, 3 carries, 5 yards. Connor Nelson, 11 carries for a negative 19 yards. Ada-Borup-West, 47 plays from the line of scrimmage, 7 first downs. They had 3 turnovers, 3 fumbles in the game as the Cougars end their season at 4-5. For Mahnomen-Waubun, 297 yards of offense through the air. Blake McMullen went 8 of 9. McMullen had 91 yards passing here today. Cade Walls had 50 yards passing on a couple of completions. It was Ethan Jackson, 2 catches, 50 yards and a touchdown. Zach Zima, 3 catches, 48 yards, a touchdown. Tanner Steck, 3 catches for 43 yards and a touchdown. On the ground, 35 carries, 156 yards. McMullen, 14 carries, 36 yards. He had a touchdown. Lutka, 6 carries, 34 yards and a touchdown. Steck had 3 carries, 20 yards. It was Zach Zima, 2 carries for 8 yards. Manny Johnson, 8 carries, 53 yards. Cade Walsh, a carry for 3 yards. Drayton Tibbetts, a carry for 2 yards. Thunderbirds with 47 plays from the line of scrimmage. Mahnomen-Waubun, 11 first downs. They had 1 turnover and a fumble in the first half. And the Thunderbirds moving on to play for a section championship. They're 9-0 on the season. That'll do it for the broadcast. Thanks to all the sponsors. The sponsors make it all possible, so please patronize the fine advertisers that you've heard and seen throughout the broadcast. Thanks to Tommy Hodak, my broadcast partner, and Aaron Gunther, my Your Live Event engineer. Final score here today, it was Mahnomen-Waubun over Ada-Borup-West, 43-0. From Waubun, the Waubun High School football field today on Gold 101.5 and YourLiveEvent.com. I'm Sean Bierk. Have a great weekend, everybody.